Coming up on the round 22 edition of the 100K Footy Show, as always, we try and invest $10 into 100K on the footy, Jeff.
We kept it short and sharp this week, Das.
Nice.
Ruby Schleicher, Chad Warner, 100K multi, ups and downs. See you later.
Yeah, 100 or hate it. There's a couple other bits. We sort of fly through it. It's pretty quick. You know where to find us.
At 100K Sports, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram. Like, subscribe, send to someone that's never listened. Let's go.
They'll be able to listen in... it's a short one. Half an hour. You'll get it done. Welcome back to the show. We're back for round 22. Last week, Harry Dean snuck forward and put one through. The Tigers upset the Eagles as the Bombers reclaimed the number one pick. And Geordie Lewis having a sook about Lockie Neal touring the Pies. It made me sick. Finals are basically locked in with only the 10th spot a team can enter. And the Suns look as dodgy as Jake Stringer's fish oil business venture. Massive Sunday night game. The Saints hope Marshall won't be moving like a granny. But the best thing last week that we saw, the Giants boys singing, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Nice. Welcome back to the show where every week we get together. We collect our best bets for the weekend. We start a cool, hard, crisp $10 in pursuit to try and win $100,000. As always, boys, proudly brought to you by PointsBet. Statmate. Can't wait for a huge 2026, boys. Good to be back.
Well done, Das.
Great introduction, Das. Funny best of the year.
Great energy.
Might have been the dart, might have been the roar in the air. Did you hear about the cross-eyed circumciser?
Here we go.
He got the sack.
Yes!
We're so back. Yeah. Dwayne loves it.
Yes. Good pie.
That is brilliant.
Best one of the year, Jeff. Well done. Captainship, Long Dong Silver, Luke Morgan. Ladies and gentlemen, good to be back.
Footy is back, Das. I'm excited for the season. I think it's going to be a good one. If footy was any more back, I'd have a stormwater pit in it.
There we go. That's a nice one. Big show tonight.
Huge show. Double guest.
Double guest.
It's a crazy show.
No main segment in the first bit. No premiership pie, which probably should come out every other
Everyone's
platform style on that.
Yep.
Pyramid in a few more weeks. I can tease that the Brownlow window is coming back with only a few more weeks to go.
God.
I started to go in. I started to pick apart the numbers, and it's starting to get very interesting, boys. But as we do get into it, it's now time for everyone's favourite finger on the pulse, the ups and downs in the footy world. What do we need more or less of? Thanks to Statmate. Finger me, Morgs.
Should we announce who the guests are?
Sure.
I think we should.
Okay.
You go for it.
Ruby Schleicher.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
AFLW starts this week.
AFLW, yes, it does. Captain of Collingwood. One of the best people, one of the best chats we've had all year. Almost at the end of the year, I think we have to go through. We've had some really good guests on. We've sort of been teasing a good guest. She was amazing.
Yep.
She could have spoken for about 25 minutes. And then we've got Chad. Lucky enough to get Chad. Obviously, you do on air with Chad. But me and Morg snuck in for this one. So it was pretty fun.
40 minutes of the ones.
Yeah, it was good to have a nice little 25-minute chat with a great man. So if you are wondering why we are a little bit up and about as well, the fish and chips hit awesome, as always.
Yep.
We've got cold Diet Cokes, which is also good. Lollies, chocolate. We finally got some fresh Zins.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we got some Black and Milds, which I can't wait to line up. It's going to be awesome. Finger me, Morgs. Ups and downs.
Hit it in the truck, boys. A sad ending to a smile-filled journey. I'd like to say a few words.
What?
Friends, colleagues, and loyal viewers. Today we gather to say goodbye to something that was more than just a segment.
What?
The Premiership Pie wasn't born in a boardroom. It wasn't focus grouped or ripped from a trend. It was an idea that Jev brought to life years ago. The first of its kind in Australia, inspired by some of the best in the business. The way Nick Wright and Bill Simmons could turn rankings, tiers, and debates into must-watch television showed us what was possible. Jev took that inspiration and created something that was unmistakably ours.
Yep.
Week after week, season after season, it became part of our show. It sparked debates, delivered laughs, settled arguments, and occasionally started a few more. It wasn't just a graphic or a gimmick. It became tradition. But as with all great things, its time with us has come to an end. Today we farewell the Premiership Pie.
Damn it.
A segment that gave us countless memorable moments and became part of our identity. Whilst imitation is often called the sincerest form of flattery, it's hard not to feel something we've nurtured for years has slipped from our hands.
Yep.
The truth is, we know where we sit. We're the small fry in this industry. We know producers from all over the country are constantly mining for content gold.
Yep.
That's the business. We know where we sit. We'll keep running. We'll keep innovating. We'll keep creating. And we'll keep shining. Because ideas can be borrowed, formats can be copied, graphics can be recreated, but originality isn't a segment. It's a mindset. So today we don't mourn because the Premiership Pie existed. We celebrate that it did. Thank you, Jev, for seeing something before anyone else did. Thank you to Nick Wright and Bill Simmons for inspiring an idea that became uniquely ours. And thank you to everyone who argued over slices, defended their teams, and made the Premiership Pie a fixture of our own show.
It's emotional stuff.
Rest in peace.
Still going. Sorry, we'll keep it in.
Rest in peace, Premiership Pie. Gone from our screens but never forgotten. And finally, to Kingy, you'll always have our support. We hope you make the Premiership Pie into something we've never had the resources to make it. We genuinely hope it grows, reaches more people, and becomes everything we always believed it could. Because while you may have the pie, we'll keep banking. Thank you.
Nice.
Chill. Hey, shattered. I didn't know we were bearing it.
I think it's done.
I'm sorry that I said... I didn't even know that was coming.
I think it's dead. It sort of hit me last week. I think...
We've lost it.
We've lost it. And it was a hell of a run.
Someone even called up SEN the other day. Like, I've actually done my own Premiership Pie. I'm like, it's gone.
No, I think it's gone. And
I've got an idea. So you know how you can do those, like you can fill in like your own brackets or whatever. Maybe we have Jev's pyramid, and you can like set it up, and people click on it. It's like build your own pyramid.
Build your own pyramid.
Post your own Jev's pyramid.
That's good.
And then when people do them on their, it's like
I like that
via
a lot.
100K, so people can put in their own, post their own pyramids.
I like that a
When
lot.
I do the pyramid, and say 50,000 people do the pyramid, it tells you the percentage of where players sit.
Yep.
So like 49,000
around the country.
You're onto something here.
Yeah.
I like
Make
that a
our own
lot.
little app. This is good.
But yeah, I mean, put a pint of milk out tonight for the pie.
Hey,
Damn.
the most delicious segment in all of sports.
Damn, play it's
I
gone.
think it's gone.
We'll bring it back.
Next year, first on it.
Next week.
Next week, bring it back.
Can't wait to do a finals pie.
I don't want to follow that. That was that good. The skill of AFL players at the moment.
Yes! You're so bad.
So Kane come out and was saying some of Nick Dacos's kicks, that he's the only player on earth that can hit that kick. And then all supporters in the comments and everything just come for him saying, Nas can do that. Nas does that weekly. Nick Watson can do that. The Wiz can do that. They all went after him. So it got me thinking.
Okay.
If you could take traits from AFL players, what traits would you take to build the perfect player? So I'll start.
Okay.
I'd take Josh Tracy's hands, his mitts.
That's good.
For the perfect AFL player, I think you need his hands.
Okay. Nate Caddy's patience.
Okay.
That's good.
Player needs patience.
Sav Rocker's base.
Yes.
How good strong was his
Yeah, no,
base?
that's good. That's good.
I had Clary's Instagram on here.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
communication
Clary's Instagram,
skills.
Yeah.
I had not Jake Stringer's business now.
Yep. Very good.
Bit of Dawson's resiliency.
Yep.
Resilience.
good.
That's good.
Yeah,
I got
it's going in
Marcus
my head.
Herbert's looks.
Okay.
Yes. He's striking, isn't he?
Not Lockie Neal's loyalty.
Yep. Well done. Yep.
Bont's athleticism.
Nice.
Okay. I got Baslanka's Tinder profile.
That's good.
That is good.
Not Colby McKercher's right foot.
Oh, yeah. You don't want that.
Colby's left.
Yeah. So maybe I should have said Colby's left.
Brody Kemp's goal kicking.
Last week. Yeah,
Last
that's
week,
good.
Yeah, for sure.
Past player, but Robbie Nahas's schlong.
Yeah, good. That's good.
He's good.
We need that.
Tom Mitchell's handball.
Nice.
I think he's
Nice.
right
I
up
got
there.
Mudflap's haircut.
Yeah,
But
great call.
How long is that thing at the
Yeah,
moment?
yeah.
Great
That
call.
is so good. Harley Reid's toughness.
Yeah, that's good.
I feel we need a bit of.
Apparently Nathan Bock could suck a beer. Apparently he loved a beer.
He wouldn't even. He just suck one.
Naked boss pub etiquette.
Yeah, potentially.
Okay.
I've got Toby Green's leadership.
Yeah. See, I would put something in like Jonathan Brown's like off-field leadership.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
He's morale
Yeah.
boost.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great call.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, I think we got the perfect player.
I also wrote down Lockie Neal's loyalty, Petrarca's cooking,
Okay.
NASA's role, Tom Barris's size with Nick Watson's speed,
Yes.
Errol's left foot, Nick's right foot, Nick Blakey's build, Pat Voss and Tom Papley's celebrations.
Nice. Is an Irish goodbye? Is that the one where you just disappear?
Yeah.
Is that the one? So if there was ever an off-season issue, or there was something where, I don't know, there might be some extra drinks, extracurriculars, or there's a bad situation, I'd love Jesse Motlop's Irish goodbye ability to just disappear when the action's happening.
That's good.
Off the top
I'm
of my
just
head.
picturing Tom Barras with the Wizard's speed.
Man.
Can you imagine?
With Sam Rocker's base.
Imagine Barras was a crummer at that size.
Sam Rocker's
And
base.
mobile.
And Rocker's
Errol's
base.
left, Nick's right. Lachie Neal's loyalty, man.
Hey,
That's a
that's
good
the
player.
perfect player.
That's
Let us
a
know
good
in the
player.
comments. Spotify poll.
Who do we miss?
If we can make one of those players, it's like
boy.
not his right foot, not his left. That's great.
Great up.
It's obviously got ups and downs. I've had this idea for a few weeks. I keep forgetting.
Is it the arm wrestling one?
No, that's a good
Wrestling
one.
till the death?
No.
Okay.
No. I think a lot of people can get on board with this. Ins and outs.
Okay.
Jeff? So in the AFL, each week, they give you the ins and outs of the side. They always tell you why players are out. Groins, calf, concussion, omitted, etc. Can you tell us why guys are coming in? So if we look at the changes at Essendon and Adelaide on the weekend. So you've got Zach Johnson in. Why is he in? Let me know what he's been doing.
Great call.
Kyle Twangford in with what? What's he? Why is he back in the side? Harrison Jones back in the side. Why is he in? Last time he went out with whiplash because he watched so many goals sail over his neck. Nick Bryant, Reece Unwin, tell me why the guys are in.
So sharp.
Ins and out, like dominating in the twos.
Yeah.
Satchmo back to back.
Yeah.
Like they're coming in having 7 touches.
call.
There's ins and outs. They always tell us why they're out. Tell us why they're in.
I rate that. That's real good.
Let us know. Surely they can quickly put on the graphic, dominating, playing well in the midfield.
And I would love to be the bloke that has to
Tagging.
come up with the ins.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a great job.
Tagging, playing a role for us.
Like-
Extra size.
'cause, like,
Back up Ruckman.
Look at these outs last week for Essendon. So Jordan Ridley injured, Ben Mackay omitted, Lockie Blackiston omitted, Sullivan Roby injured, Nick Cox omitted. That's fine. It's like, tell us why the other guys are in.
Sharp by you.
Oh, it's really good. I'm a big fan.
Yeah,
Good.
ins and outs.
I reckon we should get Jacob Gaynor onto that because he'd be good at the ins. I'd just make the ins up.
Yeah, but let us know. Or like if there's one of those other players, say a small forward's out, should be playing small forward. He's kicked a couple goals his last 3 weeks.
Yeah, deserves his chance.
Nice.
Let us know.
That's great.
Okay.
I've also got an up. Whilst we might have lost a segment to the machine,
Oh no.
we've grabbed one back. My first ever edition of What Caught My Eye
Yeah,
is
this is
here.
good.
This is just a couple of things that piqued my interest over the weekend. I just started jotting them
Plucking
down.
it. Are we
Just plucked them. This is called
different-
What Caught My Eye.
Dang.
Just was
Are we gonna
using
put
it-
the
I'll grab the stinger and everything.
Yeah, sweet.
So number one, Brendan Lade's brown boots. Not sure if you've noticed. Brendan Lade's the assistant coach of the Western Bulldogs. He's been running this for about 10 weeks, I've noticed.
Okay.
He rocks the Western Bulldogs polo, a black slack, and then like a tan brown boot.
It's a shocking
It's a
look.
shocking look.
Okay.
They're great boots, but it's just all wrong. So I need Lady to work on
Oil
that.
and water.
Latham Vandermeer, he led the team out on the weekend. I don't know if you noticed that. I watched him because I saw him come out of the race and he was in front of Bond. And I go,
Lath.
he'll hold up here, Lath. He was in front of Bond.
Wow.
Go check the tape. His foot hit grass before Bond. But
Wow.
I couldn't believe it. He led the
What?
dogs out.
Don't mind that.
Tom Hawkins, I need more from him. He says the same. Like I could have
He
the
just talked
same.
about
take.
the launch zone. From
So I
70
had a
out.
look. He kicked 796 goals. Use those goals. Don't just say the same things that I could say.
Yeah.
So he's on watch because we put Rui on watch and apparently he heard it. He's been pretty good last 3
Well,
weeks.
Jack Rewald on watch as well. Unlistenable.
The food. I'm always intrigued in the food that players eat after a game because
Okay.
calories don't matter, right? So there was a camera that went into the Carlton rooms and it was sort of panning out as someone walked down the hallway. And just to the right of screen, there was a crust pizza, right?
Oh.
Being devoured. And I'm like, so pizza's a pretty common thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, who's eating that pizza?
Wow.
It zoomed out. It was Matty Cruiser. He's a coach. He just punched a marble pie. It's like, you're kidding me.
Matty
So I
Cru-
think we need to rein in the calories for Crewy.
That's good.
Jamie Noble, don't know if you saw it. There was
Global.
a little inboard. He had an out on the full, and Jamie Noble looked inboard. Matt Rao led right at him. Jamie Noble burnt him. Rao was fuming.
Yep.
Jamie Noble just went long, kicked it to a 3-on-1 intercept. They're selfish, the Suns,
Yeah.
and that's just to prove it. Go
Yeah.
on Twitter, you'll find it.
Okay, cool.
William Dersma crying after a loss. I loved it. I'd rather you care, and then we can try and get the emotions intact, rather than being all
Having a
lovey-dovey and
laugh
happy
and
with it.
everything.
Griffin Lowe cries from laughter after every win.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. So I loved it. And finally, I don't know if you noticed when Sammy Layla kicked that dusty-like snag, there's a replay and it goes back to Adam Uze and 100% he goes, what a sick cunt.
Yeah.
He 100% says that and I loved it. And that's what caught my eye.
So sharp by you.
How old would I have been? Maybe
So sharp.
13. Happened to get down into the Carlton rooms, snuck in the Carlton rooms. Juddy was there. We got signed by everyone. Security wasn't going to let us in. And then Steve Kernahan's like, are you trying to get some signatures? Yeah, let us in. It was great. Obviously, kids. And going out the back, you had, who was it? It was Eddie Betts, Chris Sharon, Jeff Garlett. They brought their whole family in, and they must have had like all these Nando's chickens. And the family's just taking chickens after chickens, all of them. They just took them all. They took them all. It was fucking hilarious.
So, and then Toby Green spoke about how the Giants got Wingstop in the GWS rooms, and it was a raging success.
I think he's trying to get a bit of a
but
sponsor.
still,
I love it. Yeah.
Let's put that on watch.
Yeah.
I want to know what clubs are eating after games. I'm going to be watching Fox Footy like wildfire
Keep
this
an eye
weekend.
on Cruiser for me if you can.
Yeah, pizzas are
What
good
are they
one.
watching and why? What are they eating and why are they eating
He
it?
had a personal pie.
That's so good.
Premiership.
I didn't want to go again. Yours are too good.
If Lath leads out the dogs again,
Yeah.
I'll be shocked.
Who let the dogs out?
He was first. I couldn't believe it.
Wow. Not in front of Captain Australia. Bond. I didn't want to go again. Yours are too good.
Mine's not that good.
Go.
I was just up wild card round.
See, I like the simple one.
It got me.
Yeah.
Hook, line, and sinker.
100%.
Like a rat in a trap, boys. I cannot fucking wait.
Yeah.
If it's Collingwood Dogs at the G on Saturday 4:40 in a standalone, it'll dead set feel like a prelim and I'll be there. Like, I can't wait. I can't wait.
I'm the same.
Nick versus Bond in the first ever wildcard game, Saturday 4:40 at the MCG.
Couldn't agree more.
I cannot wait.
No,
So it got me.
Do you reckon they should do something like a? Actually, no. I'll keep it because it could be a video that we make. I'll park that.
The only thing that's got me about wildcard is it does feel like it might be 3 or 4 not informed teams. I reckon ideally you want like 2 or 3 teams that have come from 13th and 12th, found their way in, e.g. the Blues. Hopefully, they
It feels like the 10th side is.
that maybe is that,
GWS.
but yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Well, one of those that had to
I'm
make
in,
it.
Jeff. I agree. I think it's a great up.
Down off the back of that, not being able to rest players before finals. This whole thing that they're doing is unbelievable. So the AFL said that if found guilty, that clubs are purposely resting too many players, they will, even if they've got their spot locked up, fines upwards of apparently hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay, which I think is absolutely bullshit. When you're about to go on a 4-week block to try and win the flag, that's all that should matter.
Yeah.
It's like having a ticket to a 4-day music festival, and that was the goal. Trying to get yourself in shape, trying to look good. Like you've saved up all your alcohol, your money. You got the VIP, you got the glamping. You've got all the acts ready to go. A big 4-day festival. And then it's like someone telling you, we're going out the night before on the Wednesday night.
Oh, no.
You're like, why? I've saved up all year. I've done the work. I'm ready to go. I don't care about torn foot at the front stage on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to Dom Dollar on Sunday night for the
great
final
call.
act.
So true.
Great call.
Like, the fact that they're just trying to push them back out there, if they happen to, they won't. And there was, imagine an injury. Imagine Freo go out there. I think it's against us last round, and Luke Jackson does an ACL or something. It's just, it's the most, it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
You're allowed to rest 8, I think. So I think that teams won't rest more
Rest
than 8.
anyone, but can you imagine if there's
It's a joke, bro.
Can you imagine there's a,
What Stephen King say?
you know-
Yeah.
oh, he's like, I'll do whatever's right by my club.
Yeah, he's like, I'm the captain of the Melbourne
he doesn't
Demons.
care.
I don't care. I'll do
But
what's
can you
right for
imagine
the
if there's
Melbourne
like Andrew Brayshaw always says, the first 23 that win the flag
Immortals.
will be like immortals.
Yeah.
But you see a lot of clubs now, like NFL clubs, as long as you play a game, well, you still get a ring.
Yeah.
All the Seattle people you know all got a ring.
Yep.
Is that not a chance maybe for a few of like the guys in the twos to come down, play a game against Carlton?
Yeah.
You might get to debut 8 people.
Yeah.
Freo going to win the flag, and you're like, I was part of the season.
Part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that not better than running out your other guys?
It's embarrassing because I don't think the AFL will be able to follow up on it. But the fact they've sent the email out makes it more embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's a fucking joke. That's all I got.
Yeah. Good work.
Me
Good
too.
ups and downs.
Great
That's a great ups and downs. All right, guys, very excited. We have an unbelievable guest on as we did tease. She's unbelievable in the media. AFLW sensation, captain of the Pies, one of our best guests we've had all year, Ruby Schleicher. Enjoy. Alrighty, guys, this could be our biggest guest of the year. She's absolutely everywhere. When she's not a 2-time All-Australian, captain in Collingwood, you'll see her on the boundary line.
Yep.
AFL Tonight.
Yes.
The Bounce.
Yes.
Triple M. Massive welcome to the show, Ruby Schleicher. Thanks for jumping on.
Thank you for having me, Das, boys. Good to be here.
Now, mate, we have to start off international rules on the weekend.
Yep.
It was a massive success with obviously bigger room to grow over the next few years. We saw that you were quoted in the preseason. You thought you were Dustin Martin for a second and quickly learnt that you weren't and had to have hand surgery. Is that the reason what kept you out of the game?
No, I just wasn't picked.
What?
I'll pick that. No, well, you know, there's only a certain amount of spots. Last year, I definitely didn't have my best year of footy, I would say. So hopefully have a ripping year next year, or this year, particularly because they've just come out and said that there's a good chance the next game could be in Ireland. So
Nice.
I'm hoping to get a gig for that one, put together a good year, and then you'll catch me in all the Irish pubs over there. It'd be perfect.
That's so good.
We're putting it down to the hand.
Yeah, we'll put it down to the hand.
No. Tell people the hand, though, because that's way better. That's like
Too
a way
humble.
better story. Covers all bases. That's perfect.
So AFLW is so back this Sunday. Doubleheader at Marvel. Carlton Saints for Spud's game. You're one of the originals. You played in the very first AFLW match back in 2017, Carlton versus Collingwood. Looking back almost a decade later, what's the biggest difference between AFLW then and now?
Oh, I think the professionalism. Like, we're training during the day now. Like, back then it was, I was a baby 18-year-old, the youngest on Collingwood list at that stage. Definitely lucky to get a gig in that game. I think I played like 30% game time as a backup ruck, believe it or not, for the number one ruck in the competition. I'm 175 centimetres. Like, it's ridiculous when you think about it. But like back then we would work full time and then go to training, get to the club at 4:30 p.m. and you wouldn't get out of there till 10:30, 11 p.m.
Shit.
And then you'd have to work the next day. And, you were getting paid $8,500 for the year. Where now we've got these girls that are coming in 18 years old, have an understanding of what the system looks like and what it requires. It took me, years to figure out what it means to sort of become an athlete and how you can support yourself doing that. Where these girls come in and their skills are incredible. They're ready to go for a lot of them, or they flew on a lot quicker, and they're also just being set up to succeed a lot earlier than us girls that were in those early few years were, just through the resources that we have now at the club. And like I said, not having to work full time and then have to try and front up a training and train half decent.
That's a great call.
Yeah, it's so cool to hear those stories as well. Being an original, you hear it about the Giants a lot, some of their conditions when they first started out training at the showgrounds and all that. I was always keen to ask you, once we got you on, everyone talks about the AFL, the men's comp and what they could bring over to the AFLW. What's something you think the AFLW does really well that would actually benefit the AFL?
Oh, I think the one thing that people love with the AFLW is like the access to players. So, and obviously it's like, I get it, right? Like, you're not going to give full access to a Nick Dacos who probably struggles to go do his food shop these days, without getting bugged. But I do think that there's like this sense of community that surrounds AFLW that is the reason people come along and watch it. So I think there's probably like elements of like how you can make that a slightly more natural thing across the men's competition as well, because it is like people will come up to you and be like, oh, we love coming to the games, and just simple things like we're right there, we're right there at the boundary. I think, I don't know whether it looks like that some of the men's games are played at, they go out to Ballarat or they do sort of a few more of those community games. The game out in Bunbury that was North Melbourne versus Fremantle, what an absolute arse whooping that was. But like the people in Bunbury absolutely get around it. And it's a packed house, and they love that, like going out into the community and playing at those sort of waffle or country grounds that just get absolutely packed, and they're at the ground level and their favourite players are walking around the boundary.
That's awesome. So you are one of the hardest workers in football and you've got a million different jobs. You got to be honest, is the highlight of the week working those Sunday games with Cam Mooney, Ben Dixon and Dwayne Russell and co? It feels like Dicko's spending half the call trying to work on like a stand-up routine with some of the one-liners he's throwing out. Yeah,
he's very good. Dicko is one of the best to work with. He's like even in the pre-meeting, I'm sure half the time he's not even listening because he'll just be chatting shit with you pretty much the whole time. And then we'll get out there, like getting ready to do a run through, going, right, so what are we doing here? And you're like, Dicko. But he's also like the ultimate professional. He's so good. He's very well prepared. He also just like wants to involve you and wants to bring you in on the conversation, wants to throw down to you when you're on the boundary. He's just a ripper, and Moons is so good as well. Like all those guys, they make it so much fun. But yeah, Dicko is just like constantly. Well, I was doing a Hawthorn game with him the other day, and he was talking about like Mitch Lewis. It was when Mitch Lewis kicked like 4 in the first half or something like that. And obviously he's good mates with all the Hawks boys. And he said the comment, he was on the boundary with me where usually he'd be upstairs, but he was on the boundary, jumped in and said something like, Mitch is seeing him so well he could catch him. catch him in his butt cheeks. And then so I've interviewed Mitch at half time, but I've gotten it wrong, and I've gone a step further and I've said, bloody Dicko said you could catch in your butt crack. Dicko's behind the camera. I'm interviewing Mitch, and Dicko's behind the camera pointing to his ass going, in the butt crack. So Mitch is just there like, oh, he's always had a way with words. But it's just so fun. Like, it's a really good crew. They're all so supportive as well. And like, they want to try and involve you in the call, which is sort of all you want.
That's great.
I swear you guys are like the Richmond assistant coaches. You do Richmond games every week at the moment, every single week.
Yeah, the old the Sunday 1:15 slot. Yeah, that's pretty much reserved for Richmond at this stage, and I reckon it might be next year as well.
So you've spent plenty of time around some huge personalities in the media. Who's the funniest person to work with behind the scenes, and who surprised you the most after getting to know them?
Ooh, funniest. Jesus, who is the funniest? Isaac Smith's a funny man.
Really?
Isaac Smith's because he's always on. Like, he's just always, like, he's always looking to have a laugh. There's a lot of funny men. Like, Billy Brownless is hilarious.
Yeah.
And I haven't actually worked too much. Like, I haven't done games with Bill. Everyone's funny in different ways. Like, Nathan Brown is, like, so dry but so funny. Comes out with absolute crackers. Daisy is hilarious. Yeah. A lot of the Triple M crew are just like rippers in their own right. Like, they're so funny. Like, it's so fun. If I haven't done a Triple M game for a while, and like doing Fox, where you're obviously a bit more serious and the more the analytics of the game, Triple M, they want you to take the piss. Like, they are like, the more you can take the piss, the better. So when I haven't done one for a while, and I get like go into the box and you just leave, and you're actually like, your cheeks hurt from pissing yourself laughing the whole time. It's the best.
That's so good.
And then what was the other question? Who surprised me?
Yeah.
I would say Gary Lyon. Like, he's Gats is very, like, he's very caring. Like, he's very caring. I probably probably expected a more like prickly bloke, I think.
Yep.
Like, old-fashioned footballer. Like, he is hairy. He's got some body hair. But, like, I probably, thought he was going to be maybe a little bit more, like, prickly, old-fashioned. But, like, he's always has a yarn whenever we're working together. Has messaged me after games before, or, like, come into the building at Fox and been like, tuned into your game, mate. I saw this. Like, so he cares, he actually cares, and is really supportive and checks in. So that's probably one, not to say I didn't think he was going to be a great bloke, but he's probably probably a bit softer than I thought he was going to be.
Nice.
That's great.
You said it's a lot of fun at work, and it definitely comes across on the screen and on Triple M. We had to go there. The Jake Watermelon moment, a good friend of the show. Good friend of the show. So when that comes out, what goes through your mind? So do you go, fuck, I've buggered this, or do I have to lean into it and go even further?
You've just got to go further, because it's like, as soon as it came out, I've just said watermelon. I'm just like, and so straight away, I've actually caught myself within a millisecond. And now whenever I go to say his name, I almost like hesitate, because it wants to come off the tongue. And like, even Kate McCarthy, K-Max, messaged me being like, you've actually ruined him for me, because I go to say watermelon now every time. And I think that a fair few people do.
Yeah.
But I caught myself as soon as I said it. I went, because you have to, because I knew they were going to rip into me as well, which obviously they did. But then doubling down and saying he had a massive noggin, I probably could have left that one out. That was right. And I did. I posted an Instagram story that night, tagging Jake, saying apologies to the entire watermelon family. Like, I didn't need to take it that far. But he's a ripper, Jake. He replied being like that he was pissing himself laughing. So we're fine.
That's
good to hear.
All right, I got some quick fire ones for you. So who's winning the flag in the men's?
Hopefully. Long time Freo suffering supporter.
If it's not Collingwood, who's winning the flag in the women's?
North Melbourne or Melbourne.
Nice.
Who's winning the Brownlow in the men's?
Nick Dacos.
Who's winning the Brownlow equivalent, or the W League best and fairest in the women's?
from West Coast.
Wait, is there an award name for that? Brownlow?
No. There's often a conversation around should it be after like Erin Phillips? Should it be after Daisy Pearce? But I think the conversation is like Daisy Pearce. She is like obviously a legend of the sport, but so much of her accolades came before AFLW as well. So she was like won a ridiculous amounts of best and fairest for VFL and all this kind of thing. So it's like, but she's a pioneer, where Erin Phillips is one
AFLW.
of the best AFLW and most like highly regarded AFLW players we've seen and awarded. So, but don't know. They'll probably give it still some time before they name that.
Ruby Schleicher Award, hopefully.
A W player in for a massive season.
W player in for a massive season. Bree Davey. She's been my teammate. She's been injured the last few years. Former AFLW Best and Fairest winner back in, I think, 2021 it was. And she's been really unlucky with injury since then. So she'll be back, and I can't wait to see her just absolutely smack it.
A young player to look out for?
Young player, I'm going to go Misha Barwin. She's, not to give Collingwood flavour, but she is just like this exciting small pressure forward. Think of like a Bo McCreary type, just like speedy, loves to tackle, exciting.
A W player with a great personality for the media to look out for?
Good question.
Matilda Schultz. I think she's doing a fair bit more now as well. But she's Port Adelaide, the one that took Mark of the Year on top of one of our poor girls, Lucy Cronin, up on posters all over the place. But yeah, she's doing pretty well. She's got a bit of a TikTok thing going, but she's funny.
Is she the one that shot her shot at the game? Is that famous TikTok where she's talking to a guy and he says his favourite Port player is this girl?
The Adelaide girl?
No, the Adelaide girl. Who's that?
No, that's Grace Egan.
No,
Grace Egan. That's a good video. Are they together?
I think that's her boyfriend.
Oh, it would have been good if they were. That's a great story otherwise.
I know. No, it is Grace Egan. She's funny as well. Yeah, I could be making this up. I thought maybe that was her boyfriend or some sort of fella that she was friendly with. Not to air her dirty laundry out on 100K. Sorry, Grace.
Who's winning the AFLW Coleman medal or your leading goal kicker?
Hopefully me, because I'm playing up forward this year.
Yes.
But
let's go.
If not me, I'll plug her. I'll plug her out of the goal square.
Is that a scoop?
We've had a couple of scratchies. I haven't moved from the forward line, so you'd have to be a pretty average journalist.
What is it, seven in the career, is it?
Right, I think. So I played back and mid. So this
All Australian back line, mind you.
Yeah. I reckon who's good for Talia Randall from North Melbourne. Yeah, she kicked. Did she kick 5 in the Oz Island game or 4? Yeah. She's and when you've got that good of service going in there, she's going to see a lot of it.
An AFLW player to have a Bob Sacamano, 30-3.
Jazzy Garner.
Okay.
Who's going to be the rising star?
Rising star, Sonny Lappin.
This is good. And if it's not Collingwood, who's beating North Melbourne? They are that good.
Melbourne.
Yeah. It's Melbourne this year. Love it.
I think Melbourne this year. Yeah.
Obviously, we're in a clip economy, and a lot of this will get clipped up. We've got this new thing, so we're fully transparent about it. We're going to clip this up. We'll put some dramatic music behind it.
Oh, boy.
I want you to hype up this Sunday's game for us. I want you to, whether you want to air some laundry,
get some whiteboard material for
whiteboard material. Like, tell us, why should we be tuning in on Sunday?
Oh, look, it's a big game, not only just for Spud's game, obviously, big awareness around the mental health and then particularly in the men's space, but the girls are going to be there. We've got double headers in the W space finally. We've been crying out for them for more across the AFLW season. So the Saints and the Blues girls, 2 teams who went up the ladder last year. Blues got that look of finals. We played them round 1. They absolutely torched us, embarrassed us in Icon Park. They are looking the goods again, I tell you what. And then St Kilda as well. If not for the girls, Nicky Dow has those girls humming as well. Big Nick Dal Santo, he's still got the job down there. I don't know how, but I can say that because I work with him. But he's no, it'll be good. It'll be good footy. The girls will be getting to work in the off season, and make sure you get down, support them. And if you love footy, I mean, you can settle in at Marble with a beer and a pie and watch the women, and then filter into the men's, and then watch Naz run a walk, hopefully. So Why
Great
not?
stuff.
I'm sold. I'm sold.
Let's go. Well
We're
done.
in.
Let's go.
Rubes, really appreciate your time. Thanks so much for coming on. I believe you guys have the Tigers next Saturday at Icon Park, so all the best
We
with
do.
that.
Thank
we'd love to get you
you.
on.
Yeah, we'll have to check in with you a couple more times throughout the season.
Love that. Absolutely. Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
You're the
30
best.
goal
Star.
season coming. Let's go, Rubes.
Appreciate you, Rubes. You're the best.
Let's go.
Thanks, guys.
What a chat, lads.
What a star.
What a chat.
What a star.
Help
So
me out.
good.
Obviously, we're not proposing to be experts of AFLW, but that sell of the comp, I'm all in. And the community spirit, I rate that. I rate that a lot. It's like, yeah, no, it's brilliant.
It's crazy how far it's come. Like, she played in the very first game, 2017.
Crazy.
I would love to know, like, how do we get more eyes on it? Like, it's just such a busy time of year. It's starting now. NFL's about to start, the Melbourne game.
If they do more of those double headers,
Yeah, the
sure.
double headers for sure.
But
Like-
you know, yeah.
like to understand that's why, because I was like, why are they pushing the Carlton game back so late?
Yeah.
Sunday night, but I think maybe they're trying to tease which I think they should do. They should do more Sunday night footy. Great TV product. Thursday night numbers are amazing.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you're going to go, you can go watch the girls.
Watch the girls for him, for
and
sure.
then you go watch the boy. I'm assuming same ticket. It's just you
Yeah.
just,
Yeah,
you
for
just
sure.
buy the ticket. You just get into the game.
No, she's a star.
And but it will get bigger. As she said, 10 years ago, they were paid $8,000 a season and they worked full time.
Yep.
Now they're not working full time. The 18-year-olds come in more ready. So in 10 more years, those 18-year-olds that came in ready are 28-year-old superstars, and the 18-year-olds are even more ready next time, and they're paid even more.
Well, yeah,
It's only going to get better
At
every
the start, they
decade.
had soccer players, rugby players,
Yeah.
netball players.
Basketballers,
Everyone
yeah.
just stuck together. A
Yeah.
couple of triathletes, and then
Yeah.
well now, like even the game on the weekend,
Full-time football.
it was on.
And I don't know if you noticed the international rules. There was no AFL game on at the time.
Yeah.
Like, that's the go.
Yeah.
Because Triple M just rolled straight into
Yeah.
it. It was awesome.
It was good. It was
Yeah.
good to watch.
No, she's-
All right,
that was
guys.
great.
Hey, cracking first third. I got to light up my black and mild for
Yeah,
the
go
next
for it.
part. Ready to get stuck into it. Coming up next, the round 22 edition of the 100K Footy Show, where we try and turn $10 into 100K. Investing on the footy. Ooh, we're right back. Jev, finals aren't far away, and we are still humming on all cylinders. And Jev, as always, the 100K Sunday roast.
The show we celebrate the winners and roast the losers. I don't know if we're getting tired if it's winter, but we have been roasting blokes lately, Das.
Have we what? It's been electric, it's been fiery. Make sure we record every Sunday night. It comes out first thing Sparrow's Part on a Monday morning. Enjoy. Alrighty, guys, we are back for part 2 of the round 22 edition of the 100K Footy Show. As always, we try and invest $10 into 100K. Punting on the footy, Jev, last week, not our best week. 10 out of 20 legs. It was 21 with a void, but technically 10 out of 20.
69%.
69%, yeah, you do the math. So, stiff legs, boys. Braden Campbell for 1.
He missed 2 in the first half.
Dill Moore for 1.
Yeah, stiff.
Guinea for 1. Had a few good as looks.
Yep.
Missed them. Went snaps around the corner. Corey Durden for 1.
Damn it.
Corey Durden for 2 tackles.
Oh, that's bad
He
leg.
missed out on the 1-2 punch. Only had 1 tackle. Zach Bailey for 20 at 18. Cripps for a snag. Harley Reid for a snag. Petrarca 22 and 1. Didn't have it. Only had 16.
Wow, yeah,
And
shocking.
Ben Keys for 16. Only had the 10 but kicked 3.
Yeah.
So you'd say they're pretty stiff legs.
Yep.
Third of a
Like
Satchmo.
most of them are all good players. So
Just a chmo.
I've already gone back a third of a schmo. I went and put all those legs on.
Okay.
This
Great
week,
call.
$95. That
Nice.
pays.
Nice.
Great call.
I just thought, you know,
Good initiative.
good legs. Grundy for 16 had 20. Max Hall for 19 had 23. Paul Curtis for 1, kicked 2. Cogs had his 15, actually had 20, kicked 3, didn't he, Jev?
Great leg.
Almost up to a Satchmo.
Schmo.
Loman 2. Jack Ross, leg of the week for 20, had 27.
Good Rossi.
leg.
Matt Rao for 26 had 30. Thilthorpe kicked 5 on the donger. Josh Rochelle for 2. Ben Keys for 1, kicked 3. And Sam Berry was our void. The black and miles are starting to hit, boys.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Riley Thilthorpe 5 at 575 is a great leg.
Remarkable.
Remarkable. So this week, let's just get to Sunday.
Yeah.
There's so many good Sunday legs. There's good Sunday night legs. Let's just get there.
I wanna raise-
get through Saturday.
I wanted to raise something as well. I saw a comment last week. You'll get to holler if you hear me. I saw a comment that said, essentially, boys, we know the 100K is not hitting. We just listen for the laughs. Now,
Had it written down.
at times, there's not many laughs. Well, if the audience is relying on laughs, we need to be better. We need to be both nous and occasionally funny. I think we've become a laughing stock.
Oh, so you reckon we get less funny, sharper?
I think be sharper.
Or
Okay.
you
That's the
reckon?
message.
Or you reckon?
If you're not sharp, be funny
no,
as.
just equally funny, sharper. We've become a laughing stock.
If your legs Petrarca won, you got to be Shane Gillis, basically.
Yep.
But if you got some nouseness,
If you got deep in the weeds,
you can be
I'll take
Albanese.
it. Yes.
Okay.
Can we start this from next week? 'Cause
I got some good stuff. I got great stuff.
I'll be the judge.
All right, boys, let's get kicked off. So, of course, no Thursday, Friday night. That will be in the Ramble.
Yes.
Because we don't bet on Thursday, Friday night. We start on Saturday. We've got a few good slates. Got some good games, some shit games, but let's get kicked off. Saturday, 8th of August, Melbourne, Fremantle. Fremantle getting the points, minus 13.5 point favourites, 115. MCG, Jev, who do you like?
This game slaps.
Come on.
Melbourne are awesome. Awesome, fun and dangerous, and Freo are just fucking awesome.
Yep.
I don't know if this is going in the 100K, but Hayden Young has never had under 25 against the Ds in his life.
Ever.
Wow.
He takes a liking to Melbourne like Fev used to take a liking to Harry O'Brien.
Tell you what.
boy.
In his 5 career games against the Ds, he's had 25,
Yep.
28, 26,
Yep.
27, and 26. He's $4.50 for 25. $4.50 for 25. He's $1.44 for 18, which he had last weekend
Tagging
against the
Bont.
Dogs, tagging Bont.
Right.
He had 20 the week before. This feels like a layup.
Yep.
This feels like DMing Annie Knight, like just a layup.
Oh, okay.
So, I reckon.
Is that a layup, is it?
Oh,
Apparently, it's pretty tough. It's a tough door to crack.
So, Hayden Young, 18 touches, $1.44. And also I got down Jordan Clark, 20 touches. Sorry if I'm stealing this for anyone.
No.
Has had it 6 games in a row in the MCG. $1.25 feels like cheese to a rat, lads.
I'll gobble it up.
Yeah, I
Like the
knew
rats.
it.
I feel he's ticking the double box. He's doing well here.
No, I like
Yeah,
that.
smell it. Let's go
I
on,
will
smell it.
I love that. I
Don't
mean,
smack
that's
his
sharp.
honker.
Really
Nice.
sharp.
Not funny, nouse.
Bit of both. Footballers can be described as many things.
Okay.
Fast, agile, strong, athletic. I'm not sure this man is any of those, but he's one thing, and he's a goddamn footballer.
Yep.
They say people are built like a brick shit house. He's built like a shit brick house, this bloke. Isaiah Dudley.
Hey.
Oh, man, he's a footballer. He's got the leadership of Latham Vandermeer, and he's livelier than Brendan Lade's boots.
Yeah.
No one travels better than Isaiah Dudley. He's
No.
the reverse Guinness.
Yep.
Give me old Qantas Dudley for one. Home of footy, $1.74.
That's
coming
great
off
leg.
3 weeks in a row with a bag of 1. He kicked a snag in 5 of his last away games, so it's 100% away. Travels like a sunburned
Yeah.
Om. The last time Freo played Melbourne round 2 this year, he had a Michael Frederick. 3 names, 3 goals. Michael, Fred, and Rick.
Yep.
Nice.
So the form is all there.
Yeah, that's a great
$1.74.
leg. Real happy with that.
Yeah.
Is it a risky one straight up? Potentially, but I think it's worth the value.
Remember we took him when they played Port at Adelaide Oval a couple of weeks ago and it hit. That
Yeah.
was a good leg for you. But we took Freo 40 plus, only won by like 30.
That's right.
So
The reverse
that
Guinness.
it wasn't Dudley's fault.
No, you're right.
Devon, get the tables. I'm backing you in. I'm starting a position. Vote 1, vote tables. Every time I say Dudley kicks a goal,
Dash party.
someone should be put through a goddamn table. If you ever watch the tailgates, the Buffalo Bills fans, they do it awesome. They should have tables, trestles set up all around whatever ground he's on. And as soon as you see one go through, bang!
There's something there.
I want to see him go through. Vote 1, vote table. As you said, there's only one game every game outside of Western Australia this year, he's kicked a snag.
Yeah.
Every game. 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. His last 2 games, the MCG, snag. $1.74. One of my men, I said he's one of the best Jacksons of all time. He's one of the top 5 Jacksons. Luke Jackson for a snag at $1.40. He's averaging a goal a game in 2026. He's played 1 game at the MCG this year, goal. And he's asked 4 games against his old mob. 1, 3, 1, 1.
Yep.
Nice.
$1.40.
So good. There's so many good legs in that. We're making sure we get through
Yeah.
Saturday, so we might not load up, but good legs.
Yeah. It should be a cracker. Like,
Should
this
be a
is
cracker.
one, clear the schedule and crack in. Let's get into the next game. Swans, Port, 4:15, SCG. Swans minus 37.5. I did mention it a little bit later with Chad, but I went back, looked at the numbers. You guys have obviously beaten Port Adelaide in the prelim final. You guys haven't beaten Port Adelaide at the SCG in 10 years.
It's unbelievable.
10 years.
That is so fucked.
Yep.
Belt to our season, episode 21. The showies are hitting the premiership runway and there's nothing anyone's going to do about it. Not Port, not Sydney Sweeney, not Josh Carr. We've got 26 minutes of Chad Warner coming up after the multi and it's fucking awesome.
Come
Hanging
on.
around for the start of the ramble.
Get there now.
Give me Malcolm Rosas to play twos.
Oh, boy.
He's not good enough. Nah, give me Logan McDonald 1 at $1.11. I just want ticks and I want to be alive.
Yeah, me too.
He kicked 4 last week. Could have been 6 on Cal Wilkie. 3 the week before. I'll also take Lizard 21. Don't worry about the price. We just want ticks and we want to be alive. Liz hasn't gone under 21 on the SCG once this year. He had 25 against Port earlier in the year. He's only had under 21 once for the whole year in total. Hasn't missed a game this year.
Good stuff.
He's been great. Liz 21, Logan McDonald 1, Sumi. In the ramble, I'll give more legs if we want. Cheers.
Okay.
I will not go illegally. I like it.
Not a bad start. Not a bad start. How's the clip from Malcolm off
real
the top?
drive-by.
I had to.
You gave him a haircut.
My boy Malcolm.
Rojas, Morgs, who do you like?
I watched this game and I go, James Jordan goes to Horn Francis. I liked him for touches, but now I'm torn, Francis. On March 31, they're at rock bottom of a rebuild, said Corn, Francis.
Yeah.
Don't forget the other Jason. Sydney, you've been warned, Francis.
Yeah.
I'm after Jace Burgoyne here.
Jace Vergoyne.
Well, I'm like, so they tackle Horn.
The other Jason.
The other Jason. His name is Jason.
There's 2 Jasons.
Well, I looked that up just in case.
You've gone to Jason.
He's $1.65 for 20.
That's pretty good.
Before last week, he had 17. Down week. You know, I like the rebound.
Yeah.
Before that, 21, 20, 24, 22.
That's good.
Swans had a great win last week. Had a look at the Saints boys. They still got their touches.
Yeah, they did.
Who did Jordan go to?
He failed.
Nas.
He failed. He lasted about a quarter on Nas.
It was like
you
he was on a
Josh Long
treadmill.
went to him.
Last time Jace played the Swans, he had 23. He's 100% for 20 his last 5 away games.
Do you reckon the
Travels
boys...
like
That's
Sunburn
good
Pond.
leg.
Yeah, I thought it
Mad
was
Monday, do you reckon Josh Wrong's going to go as the guy from Austin Powers? Mole. You reckon?
good. You know when you looked up the Apple rankings before and you couldn't find us?
That's why. Got to be better. Boys,
We're not in sport, is all I have to say. And we're not in comedy.
We're in that
We're going to create our own niche.
unfunny.
we're in like the Bermuda Triangle of
Non-winning.
podcasts.
It's not gambling. It's not sports.
Yeah,
not
it's just
comedy.
losing and
Yeah.
bad gags. Justin Timberlake, Ryan Seacrest, frosted tips, don't have anything on the lemon-juiced head, left-footed warrior Errol Goulden,
Yes.
Errol Goulden's one bad shirt away from hosting diners, drive-ins and dives with Guy Fieri. Errol's the next Backstreet Boy. Errol's one shell necklace and a can of Lynx away from being the full package. Errol looks like he still communicates with his mates via MSN. Errol looks like the type of bloke that only shops at Ed Hardy and Von Dutch. Errol looks like he's about to announce Delta Guttram at the Arias. Errol's a tribal tattoo away from being Australia's most wanted.
So good.
Errol Goulden for 25 at $1.22,
So
lads. His last Baker's month, 27-30, 22 against Adelaide, pissing wet, wasn't able to get near it. Then 41-34.
He's been so good the last
So
2
for
weeks.
25
He's
at
fucking back.
$1.22, I think that, 4:15 game against Port, I think the weather was meant to be good. It'll be zipping round. As we did speak to Chad, don't try and ruin it, but it looks like the team is really starting to fire. This is exactly how they're going to play for the remainder of the year. For 30s, $1.88.
Good leg.
Happy for 25 at $1.22
So am I.
if you
Green
boys
ticks,
are.
let's get through.
Did have to mention, though, before we move on. Malcolm Rose's last 3 games against the Power. 1-2-1. He's $1.69 for a snag.
Nah.
Pretty nice value
No, it's not.
for Rohezy.
Does
I
it
watched
easy?
him selling pretzels on Toby Travaglia on the weekend. Like they could have been off the field.
$1.69.
In the personals.
Yeah, you guys taking the pull.
Do
And
it.
you'll be pulling it.
Let's get into the next game, boys. Geelong, Essendon. 4:35 GMHBA. Geelong minus 64.5 points, boys.
Jesus.
I almost like GMHBA.
Jeff, who do you like?
It's time to tickle some fancy. This is a fancy tickler game.
Okay.
This is the punting equivalent of Shannon Knowles' bottom lip. The multi-tickler. I'm going to give you some tickles, and you let me know if you fancy.
Okay.
Ollie Dempsey for 2 at $2.
Tickled?
2-0-2-3-2 his last 5. Dempsey for 2 at $2 against Essendon GMHBA.
I like it.
1, 2 and 2 his last 3 against Essendon.
Yep.
1, 2 and 2. 2
It's
for
one in the
$2.
first and
Sean Manor for 2 at $1.90. Played Essendon twice in his career. 3 and 3.
Okay.
Yep.
Brad Close for 1 at $1.65. Has kicked a goal in each of his last 5 games against the Bombers. 1.
Yep.
5 games against the Bombers. $1.65 for 1. Brian Myers is $1.50 for 1.
Okay.
$3.10 for 2. He's kicked 1 and 1 his last 2 against the Bombers, and he kicked 3 against the Saints the last time they played at GMHBA Oval.
Yep. Love
Have
that
I
one.
tickled some sort of
Oh,
fancy around
so
here?
tickled. Tickle me
The
pink.
Bombers had 23 goals kicked against them late Sunday afternoon.
Yep.
Okay.
7 different multiple goal kickers from the Crows.
Okay.
How do the Bombers get rewarded? Geelong in Geelong on a 6-day break.
Perfect.
Oh, boy.
There's going to be so many multiple goal kickers.
Yep.
We just need to nail
3 of them.
even Sean Manitou at $1.90, Brad Close 1 at $1.65.
$1.65 is amazing.
He's real good for 1. Or Grime Myers 1 at $1.50, Brad Close 1. Or or Dempsey 2, Grime Myers 1.
It almost helps us that Jazz is out.
Yeah. They're going to kick 22 goals.
Bag watch.
Oh, it's Snaggle watch.
Last week, when we called Adelaide going to kick over 120 points against the Bombers, we called Thilthorpe 5, Rochelle 2, Ben Keys 2.
'Cause we've seen it.
And they all hit.
We've seen it.
So I know it's Saturday, I know it's the 3rd game, but the Cats are going to kick goals.
Can't be scared.
So we just got to get the right mix.
Smart and scared. Smart and
Not
bold.
scared. Yeah.
Correct.
Shannon Neal's bottom
Yeah,
lip.
you had me. You had Manna for 2. I liked him for 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
$1.21 for a porky pie. 21% interest on your money.
Yeah.
Is unbelievable. I actually wrote down the country's in a heap of debt.
Okay.
I think as a country we should invest on this.
Oh, you reckon shout about trillion?
I reckon we roll some debt into Manna for 1.
That's smart.
He's in all sorts of form. 7 in his last 4, a goal in each of those. 2 bags of 3, the last 2, as you said that. 2 bags of 3,
Yep.
his last 2 against the Bummers.
The Bummers.
My Nana's Anzacs aren't this much of a certainty. So I'm calling him the Nanzac. I'm pretty sure he's the Nanzac from about 10 weeks ago.
Who?
I think it was...
Are you talking about Sean Manor?
Sean Manor, I think, is the Nanzac.
Oh, maybe you made a joke about your Nan's Anzacs.
Yeah,
I can't remember if that was...
I think.
The Nan-
$1.21.
Just got to find our niche.
Nah, it's
I think
happening.
we're in that sweet spot.
What do I got
Red
here?
wine or something.
Thecaticus, Herodicus, Tacticus.
I have no idea.
Couple of famous historians. Now I give you Dobius. Let me give you some footballing history, boys. Some footballing nous. Here we go.
I'll just
He's
put
got
out
a
a
page, he's
notebook.
got paper and notebook.
Cats versus the Bombers. The Cats have won their last 9 games against the Bombers by an average of 54 points.
Belt.
The key forwards licked their lips in this game, boys. Jez kicked 6 against them late last year, and Shagger kicked 4 in that game. So there's 10.
Yep.
In 2025, Jez also kicked 4 goals 5, which is a big one. Tom Hawkins had a few big days. Back in 2023, he kicked 5 goals 3 in one of the games and 8 in the next.
Brandon Zach Thatcher.
So who's getting off the chain this week? Shagger, Polkinghorn, or Henry? Because I'm telling you what, there is going to be a lot of them. So I'm looking at Shannon Neal.
Yes.
Shannon Neal looks at the Essendon defenders like Jev looks at a menu. More. Yes, yes, yes.
All of it.
So I think if we are going to go Shannon,
More. Yes.
it starts at 4 with Shannon. It's either 4 or nothing.
What's 4?
225. It's 4 or nothing.
Hate 4 at 2s.
It's an algo.
4 at 2s. Him on Frampton, Friday night,
What if he kicks? Yeah. Okay.
big crowd. They have nobody.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
watched
thin
Phil Thorpe
track.
just be too big.
I'm telling there is no one that's going to out-shoulder Shannon.
Who will play on Shannon?
No one.
that
like-
bloke they bought in, the
Landis
dust
Field,
read
you
out.
reckon?
Why is he?
Zach
in?
Bryan. Why is
Zach
he?
Bryan.
I'm
The guy that sings.
Well, we don't know why he's in. He might.
telling, like, we could look back on this, and there's only a few big bags every year.
Oh, you reckon like a 9?
Like 8. So for 4 goals is 225. For 5, this is where you start to look at it because it's 390. 6 is 650. 7's 12. 8's 26.
No, I think 4's the play.
What were some of your historians? Because this is algorithm.
Morbius, Dawson.
Ficadius, Herodicus, Tacticus,
Because this is algorithmius.
and
Because
now Dobius.
225 into 395 is the definition of algo.
They want you to push the
Because
5.
they want you to take the 5.
Yeah.
But they're sort of telling you the 220 is going to hit. So you
Pauses.
reckon you take, but if we're taking,
They're like,
if we're
this-
also taking Dempsey for 2, Neal for 5, Manor for 2, and Close for 1.
So this is why I started
That's
at
a
4. This is why I started. It's 4 or nothing.
I'm not sure.
It's 4 or
We'll have to-
nothing.
We'll have to.
have to come together.
But I'm telling you, this is what history tells us.
23 goals are going to get kicked,
History tells
exactly.
us at the back end of the year, they verse the Bombers.
and they belt them.
There's no defender. What defender? So Who can they get?
You guys went to this game
That's what I'm
last
saying.
year when Jez was trying to kick his 100. How many did he kick?
4 goals,
think it was
5
4,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah. It was a bit of a letdown. He
Yeah,
kicked
massive
4
letdown.
still.
We drove to Geelong. It was fucking awful.
But because for some reason about the night, I just think the day game
It was
down
dirty,
there,
yeah.
Okay.
the day game, they're just
They're
gonna
going to torture them. You know how teams get stuck on GMHBA? They're going to
without
torture
having to
them.
put money on it, just in your mind's eye.
6.
Yeah, like throw a dart at it.
Yeah, 6.
What warms your cockles?
Well, you know I love the ladder.
You do.
We're on percentage watch.
Yeah.
Because Adelaide are 117.6, Geelong are 117.2. And
But,
Adelaide just played the Bombers.
And Adelaide have the Tigers. We're about to get to.
So we need belts.
Yeah.
Well, if you Geelong need belts.
Met in your mind's eye, where does Shagger rest up at the end of this game?
How many does he kick?
Mm.
I'd have a good stab at 3.
Low bar.
What's 3?
It's like $1.67 or something.
The only other one I wanted to mention was what's the Irish lad's name?
Boyson.
Bratwurst.
Oh,
or-
shit.
Honking on.
No.
No, the Dragon.
The small.
Mark O'Connor.
Nah, the mid forward.
O'Sheen.
Atkins.
Nah. And he's the only one that spells it with an E or something.
O'Sheen Mullen.
Come back to me.
All right, move on.
No, I need to know this now. I don't care if it's bad radio.
Or we can cut it.
We'll move
Man,
on.
someone be yelling at the screen like, what is Morg saying?
You just turn it off.
Brad Close?
Nah.
Did he play for the Geelong?
Yeah.
It's the only one that spells with an E.
Wiltshire. Wiltshire.
Oh, yeah.
Oliver Wiltshire.
He's a certainty for 1.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good leg.
Yeah.
That's a
What's
real
he
good
pay?
leg.
$1.05?
Nah, it's decent.
$1.36.
Yeah.
See, he's
That's a lot.
$2.55. That's a good leg.
Yeah.
That's a real good leg.
Feel they're going to feed Shannon. I'm telling you, I'm a historian. All right, next game, boys. Adelaide, Richmond. Adelaide Oval, 7:35. Richmond, Adelaide favoured by 57.5 points here. Remember, this was 2 years ago. Richmond went there and beat them at Adelaide Oval.
That was when their line was 2.5. We all took the under and they covered it and they beat him at Adelaide Oval.
Jeff, who do you like?
Saturday legs are for the boys.
Okay.
A Saturday leg that is as good as your first pintings in at the pub.
Oh.
This Saturday leg is so good it asks you if you want a doggy bag and you say yes, please.
Okay.
This Saturday leg is so good it doesn't need a side of gravy.
Yep.
Josh Rochelle 2 at $1.53. This is his form against Richmond. 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. He's kicked 2 in his last 5 against the Tigers.
Great stat.
On the weekend against the Bombers, 3. Or he kicked 2.
2.
I think he 2. He's a gun. He's a great bloke. He's a Saturdayer for the boys' leg.
Yep.
Josh Rochelle 2 at $1.53 against the Tigers on Adelaide Oval on a Saturday night.
Yep.
Feels like a lock.
So you're telling me he turns into Richie Beno?
With their tails up.
222.
2 for
With
2.
their tails up as well, the
Yeah.
Tigers, which is in a good sort of
He's a gun.
back down to earth.
He's a
bit.
gun. So
Yeah, he's
Rochelle
electric.
2.
No, I love that. I'm a massive Rochelle man.
He'll play the Blues one day.
Yeah. I said this last week.
That's male.
This was a bloke I hadn't brought up in a while.
Okay.
And he was becoming undeniable. I said he was 100% for 15 his last 5. He adored the G, averaged 9.5 his last 4. He's 186 wingman from East Melbourne who apparently can jam 13 wheat bix in his gob at once.
Prosecco.
Patrick Rechko
Nice.
for 15. He didn't make it.
Yeah, nice.
He dusted the Eagles.
Did he what?
Did he play?
He had 24.
Wow.
He dominated.
Absolutely smashed it. The
Yeah.
fact we didn't have him is my biggest regretcho.
Yep.
How do we deny greatness? 18.6 his last 5. He played Adelaide in round 9. He had 22.
What's he made for 15?
$1.30.
It has to go in.
We have to put it in.
I'll put it in now. So
I don't know what he
looks.
looks like.
What's the weather like in Adelaide?
Doesn't
Get on
matter.
weather watch. I can't regretcho it again.
I'm not betting on Dan Curtin. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, nah, it's stiff pass. Is it time that we start to have a look at the kid, Sammy Lawler for a sausage?
Yeah, I like it.
Kid loves a snag more than Shane Mumford likes one on a Sunday morning. Snaggy Lawler, we call him. Snaggy loves a sausage more than a kid likes a dinosaur. Snaggy likes a snag more than a koala likes chlamydia. Give me Clappy Laylaw for a sausage. He's only had 1 goal this game in 2026. That was against Freo away. So he's kicked 13 goals in his last 9 matches. $1.71 for a snag.
Yeah, it's a good
I saw
leg.
it as well, and I like it.
It's a good leg.
Yep. It's
That goal he
fantastic.
kicked last week was the most Dustin Martin fucking goal.
14
But
and
he gets
rain.
it. He gets a
Born
chance.
in rain. Do you want Rechko?
I'm not sure. 60% chance of rain.
Well, what was he paying for $1.36?
15.
Fuck. I'm going to say 15, but yeah, I already had the price. Do we find what Sam Berry is if he's back in? I think they rested him last week. Whatever he is for $1.36.
He's 20.
That's great for $1.36, is it not?
Rechko, or you want Rechko?
I don't know, but we can only regret to go it for so long.
Petresco.
Yeah.
Sam Petrescu said anything else?
No.
Okay. Halfway through, boys. Holla if you hear me.
Good half.
Good first half. Good first half. I think we got some good legs.
Long.
How long are we going for?
Keep it in.
It's going to be a 4-hour pod.
Oh, God.
Let us know if you want to start just...
drive to Albury.
Can we shorten the pod?
Never. It's my favourite time of the week. Once we've finally got it all done. So, Jev, this is your segment where you give away $100 to the best comment every week.
Let's go.
Public service announcement. I think we're up to date. You looked after me on one bloke.
Yeah, I paid one guy.
I paid another bloke.
Okay.
So I think we're up to date. If we have Sunday Footy show anyone, please let us know.
And let us know with Sunday Footy show.
Yeah, please.
Because we take it horribly.
We do. And we deserve it.
So, sorry, whether people like this segment or not, we've had the best comments we've had
Okay.
in ages. Morgs alluded to one, Sol Durham, one of our men. He's like, might be in bad form on the multi-boys, but 99% of us are here for the last. We gave up a long time ago. Love your work, lads. So,
shout out, Sol.
Nice, positive one. Billy Hartung watch. Great pod, boys. Ups this week, realising Morgs and Jai look so alike. Come to think of it, I've never seen them in the same room. Is Morgs out there kicking bags every week?
Great call.
He's blown my cover.
Shout out Lockie Miller. Dead set, fell asleep listening to the roast last night. Forgot to set alarm. Strolled in late to work. So that's stiff. We must have put him to sleep.
Yeah, when we butchered the
audio.
Yeah, that's bad. From Ports 18, hearing Jev read out the multi again made me Scott McQuarrie all over myself. Because we finally had it back in.
Yep.
How good's that? Sanchez _ZTB4I. Would you rather go for fish tacos at Petrarca's place with Leo Lombardius Maximus or play Never Have I Ever with the McCreary family games night?
Both options are great.
Question.
I personally think Never Have I Ever at the McCreary's would be a fun one.
Because you'd get a kick out of what Scott's done.
Fish tacos at Petrarca's with Leo Lombardius Maximus.
You couldn't pay me for fish tacos.
Have you
Lombardo.
I've got a big one here. I'm sorry if I mumble. The zins are starting to hit. Incognito Mosquito. That's his name. Just hit the pause button. The pause and hit the pause and rewind button here. I can't figure out who's had a higher opinion of someone. Sydney Sweeney on Malcolm Roses Jr. or Jevs on Waldemade. He needs to be tarred and feathered for that take. Scull a jug of Waldemade Kool-Aid for the boys to go out there and play for 32 minutes with no impact. Max King played more minutes. Reckon he's going to win a Coleman, brother? Should have to punch out 32 dogs for every minute he played. Bratwurst watch. Just don't put him in a nuclear reactor or whatever the fuck Dobe's doing with him. Love the pod, boys. Going from strength to strength. P.S. Can we get Morgs doing a gazy gags? Turn it up.
That's a good fucking
Incredible comment.
Waldemade.
What's the mail on Waldemade?
Oh, some gambling AI bloke I followed just tipped him.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I didn't have another
you got to back
tip.
the numbers.
From Hawk22-98W. On the theme of history, do you boys know Harry Chaplin's first draft of Cats in the Cradle? Cats in the Cradle. Yeah, of the Crows and Crispa. Apparently this was his first draft. So,
Crows and
on the Crows in the Crispa against the Dons, booting bulk snags, Ben Mackay's gone, Will McGrath sniffed the prune, geez, I don't know when, even Bo's dad could kick 10, give me Finn Buff a 10.
You weren't in tune at the start.
Crows in the Crispa.
Crows in the Crispa and the silver spoon. Little boy, little man.
It was a tough one to sing.
Wonder why.
Crows in the Crispa is so good. Oh my God.
And one last one, Shane Lincoln, our man, have signed up to Strava purely to follow Morgs. Elite Ep boys. Since you're so interested in history, Angela White, Phoenix Marie, Riley Reid, Sarah. Oh shit, that's my internet history.
That's good, Shane.
Far out.
And you got stuff on Spotify, don't you?
Yeah, I'm not sure if these will win, but I just had to touch on it because
there's been some crackers this week.
Spotify comments have sort of been a bit of like backdoor for us, but I thought we had to go in, and it's because of Dobe's mic. So we've been getting a lot of feedback. Dobe's mic. Make sure Dobe fixes his mic. It's consistent as Malcolm Rose's, which is another little drive by. This is a sad one. Please don't do this. If you guys ever stop doing the pod, I'd kill myself.
Wow.
I thought that was rough. Like, we won't stop.
Yeah, we won't stop.
Don't put that on us.
Dove's internet or mic cutting out is as shit as the last 80 air fried dogs he's putting in buttered bread.
Yep.
Any chance of Dove's mic picking up the dribble out of his mouth?
Yep.
And finally, who had a worse month, Ben Mackay or Dove's mic?
Nice.
They got 5 reacts on Spotify,
That's
just
good.
big numbers.
They're good.
It goes to show how bad Ben Mackay's been.
Yeah. All right. We're giving out $200. I'm giving 50 to 4 comments because there's 4 fucking funny ones in there. Incognito Mosquito can get one.
Yep.
Shane Lincoln can get one.
Yep.
And what were the other 2 that were funny?
The Crows in the Crisper.
Crows in the Crisper can get one. And
the tacos question is
yeah, that
was
yeah,
great.
yeah,
That
that
was
can
great.
get one. The taco, would you rather Petrarca's, fish tacos, or Scott McCreery have over? $50 to you 4. You have to DM us, screenshot that it's you in thingo, and I'll pay you $50.
Hashtag not Sunday footy show.
Yeah, please let
Maybe
us
that's
know.
what they say.
Footy
Hashtag
show.
not
Hashtag not Sunday Footy Show.
Yeah.
That's
Shout
great.
out. Great comments.
Just one here quickly from Ben Wes. He might be not listening no longer because this was 2 months ago, but he said, like the pod, but do each one of the hosts have to yell everything they say? I know they want to bring some hype, but it's an hour of stress-inducing. It's over an hour of stress-inducing.
yeah, I can't help it. I get excited.
Yeah. So
I
we're sorry
yell.
about Ben Wes. Well, I don't think Ben Wes is listening anymore.
Yeah, sorry, Ben West.
Sorry, Benny. Great segment.
If you're still listening, give us a shout out.
We're shouting.
We've still got Chad 26 minutes to come and the Sunday slate. Oh boy, it's
Hey, you got a
long
long
one.
week
And the
of
ramble.
work. Like, just
Listen over a couple.
Tickle through.
play it out. All right, let's get into the Sunday slate of
Start
games.
with the ramble.
9th of August. Oh, we forgot
What did we forget?
the skit we're gonna do. Damn it!
It's all right.
I don't remember the skit.
About the coin toss. Just
Yeah,
gonna
nah.
No, we remember. Well, yeah.
We tried.
smart. Giants Gold Coast 115. Canberra. Giants are favourite for 18.5 points.
That's crazy.
Disrespect. It's
crazy.
deserved.
Jeff, who do you like?
This is one of those games you just have to take a small calculated risk.
Okay.
A chance.
Talk to me.
Like wearing white jocks. Like farting in Bali.
Ballsy.
Like eating street food in Bali. Like ordering the fish and chips at a pub.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
Yeah, but it's a small
It
risk.
is a risk.
And the risk is bumping up GWS goal kicker legs. Whatever you like them for, add one. Firstly, the Giants are awesome in Canberra.
Yep.
They did Freo in Canberra. They did North in Canberra. They are like the Harlem Globetrotters in Canberra. Secondly,
We'll keep it in.
the Suns suck. Cheeks,
Yep.
ass,
Selfish.
Scheisenhausen. Melbourne had 9 different goal kickers against them on the weekend. 6 guys kicked multiple guys. Harry Sharp 2. Sorry, 6 guys kicked multiple goals.
It's a
I was going to
ton.
say, that's assault.
That's done helping.
Harry Sharp 2, Windsor 2, Fitzgerald 2, Bailey Fritsch 2, Van Ruin 3, and Harrison Petty 3. My man, what's the dealio? Stephen Canelio has kicked 3 and 3 his last 2 weeks. He's
on the phone.
$2.70 for 2. $2.70 for 2. He's coming off 3 and 3. The Suns stink. Clayton Oliver is $4 anytime. Head to head with track. Kicked a goal last. He kicked a goal against the Swans a fortnight ago. Langford, Windsor, Cozzy, and Sparrow. Melbourne's whole midfield kicked a snag on the Suns last week.
Wow.
The last time Harry Rouston played the Gold Coast Suns, he kicked 4. The last time he kicked a goal, Freo in Canberra.
Monica.
He's $2.50 for 1, $6.50 for 2. Harry Rouston. We used to do Gold Rush every week. I'm telling you, if we do it next week, there'll be 3 Giants goal kickers on there. We just got to find them.
I love that.
Okay.
How do we work out who?
We will.
We'll work it.
Yeah.
Cogs for 2 feels like the obvious one.
He
And
permanent half
Rouston
forward?
for 1 at $2.50.
Is Cogs permanent half forward?
Yeah, 20 and 3 the last 2 weeks.
That's
23,
schmo.
20 and 3. That's
Fuck, those Zins got a bit on them.
I like the
it's
cucumber.
that.
You
Yeah.
reckon?
Yeah, the black and mild rocked me.
GWS on relocation watch to Monica.
In Canberra.
They love Monica
Yeah.
in terms of the deck.
Yep.
Canberra looks like to be a footy
Are
city.
they going to move to more just actual Sydney, though? Are they? Is that actually like talks?
I don't
Oh,
think so.
nice.
I think if they're moving, they're going to
The,
Canberra.
the
or-
Bondi Giants.
That's a good name. That'll get tourists involved. Name after Bondi.
You'd rather go for the Swans.
Great goal. Up the Bloods.
I met into a bloke whose stat line is full to the Brimmelberg. Him's mowing, Pacific him, Catherine him Taranto, the him sim, Anthony Demetrio. He eats at Monica like Matty Cruz's pumps a marble slice. He's striking at Bradman for 15 his last 7 outings. The Canberra Callaway, they call him. His streak at this joint rivals the Undertaker's. He's gone 17 in a row for 15 at Manuka, Jeff.
Yeah.
Manuka watch.
Good.
Why not make it 18?
Good.
$1.30 for 15 for him, Taranto. Himmelberg.
Nice. 15.
Oh, she confused me there for a second. No, it's a good leg.
$1.30.
I like it. Yeah, everything's starting to merge.
Nice.
I've seen enough. Someone check this man's birth certificate. This bloke wasn't born. He was downloaded. Forget Neo from The Matrix. This bloke is the one. You'd have more luck tackling your own shadow than tackling Krzyzewski. And you know what? He's going to kick 2. For 2 snags, he's $1.83. I love this, boys. Round 23 against the Suns last year, he kicked 3. For 3's $3.60. When you said if you like him for whatever you like him for, add on 1. Now I'm starting to think about it. Jake Stringer, unless if he's putting a wad of cash on something to try and win some money back for some people.
Fish oils.
I think Gruchevsky is the one in this game that gets off the leash. Toby Green's still not in the side.
He's playing.
He is.
Yeah, he said on Toby.
He thinks he's 90% playing.
Jesse Hogan.
Yeah, where is he?
Can we trust Cadman?
Just.
I think we can trust Gru.
Yeah.
I'd be happy for Gru for 2. $1.83.
What's his form?
Not bad.
Yeah, that's not great either, is it?
So, here are some other numbers. So, last time, when was it? Round 6 when they played?
Yep.
So, the Suns beat him 83 to 68.
He's formed 0-1-1.
But he likes them. He likes the Suns. He likes the Suns. It's a Sun play. Likes the Suns.
Never been a big fan on the opposition form.
Apart from Fev and Harry.
Yeah.
Happens.
That's the only outlier.
So, John Noble last time, this is actually, it was a heap of touches. John Noble had 35 and 1. Oliver had 32. Whitfield had 30. Petrarca had 29 and 2. Ash had 29. Callahan, he's obviously not playing. He played a good game, 28. Anderson, 27. Ewan, 25. All the main mids had 25 plus.
Okay.
So I think maybe we go back and look at especially the Giants and how they went against Freo as well. Pretty sure they all got a stack of it.
Back to Cogs touches.
Yeah. I like the cog.
Stakovic.
This is good. We'll have a look at touches. $6.44 for 16.
I know Petrarca had a down week last week and we still had him for 22 touches. But you think if he's going to finish off the year, so Anderson's $1.30 for 25, Noble's $1.30 for 25, Rao's $1.30 for 25, Petrarca's $2.10 for 25.
2.10's not bad.
Took's $2.50 for 25.
That's not bad.
So
Yeah, I'm just off the Suns.
yeah, for sure. But
I'm off them.
and they did it last time.
Okay.
I have to have a look at it.
No, you
And
got to do the numbers.
West Coast Collingwood, Optus Stadium, 4-10 over there. Should be a cracker. Collingwood favoured by 21.5 points. Jeff, who do you like?
If Henry Cavill, Chris Hemsworth, Brad Pitt, Johnny Depp, and Justin Bieber had a massive orgy with Pamela Anderson, Kim Kardashian, Sydney Sweeney, Dua Lipa, Trish Stratus, and Stacey Keebler, the kid that would come out of that attractive orgy would be Marcus Herbert. He looks like Christmas. His nickname is Disco. You just know he fucks.
Yeah.
Marcus Herbert, 30 touches at $2.50.
Wow.
The market's finally caught up because you can't take your eyes off the bloke.
Yeah.
He's had 34 and 36 his last 2 weeks. He just gets the pill. Don't know what he does with it. It doesn't equal winning. I don't usually watch where it goes because I can't take my eyes off the bloke.
He's like the mole on Sarong's face. You just can't stop looking.
But I know he gets it. Me and Dust called this on the roast that we're going to take Marcus Herbert for 30. But
Okay.
he was like $4 last week and then he had it again. Now he's only $2.50. So I still wrote my gag, but I don't know if 30 at $2.50 is worth it for like an 8-game player.
That's good transparency.
Yep.
Yeah. But I still got the gag. Did make you laugh. If
Yeah.
the nous wasn't good enough, was the gag
No,
good
I
enough?
enjoyed the minute.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Thanks.
Where'd he come from, this Herb bloke?
He won
lab.
Geelong's 2's best and fairest.
Unbelievable.
Shag
So,
the whole
And
of
what,
Geelong.
they let him go?
No, so I was saying he went for the mid-season draft because obviously Geelong weren't going to pick him up. And I believe if you do get picked up at the mid-season draft, sorry if anyone listens to the roast, we've already gone over this, believe that clubs have to offer you, or they can offer you an 18-month contract. So at least you play out the rest of this year and next year. Or you can opt into 6 months. I'm pretty sure, 98% sure, he opted in for 6 months.
But he backed himself.
Yeah. So performed either well enough to earn a high pay grade either from West Coast next year or potentially to come back to Victoria. And I can see a lot of clubs like trying to go after him.
He just goes to halfback and gets ball.
Yeah.
A bit like Archie Roberts.
Take him in North.
Yeah. No. No.
It's just great to see someone come out of the Geelong Footy Factory and help another club
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Old Herbie.
Guaranteed if he played for Geelong, he'd dominate.
Oh, for sure. He's probably the next Tom Stewart.
How old is he, Herb?
He's tiny.
Like handsome as.
Great.
Who do you like?
23.
I agree with you that this is low-key good game watch.
Yep.
You might have heard Lollapalooza just happened in Chicago.
What's
How
that?
about Gollapalooza?
Yeah,
okay.
nice.
The under-over in this game is 170.5.
Okay.
7 of last 8 away games for Collingwood have hit the over.
Okay.
So I don't know where that sits with you.
Sits.
92-82 was the score at the G for Pendle's game. The Eagles are dangerous, I reckon. They couldn't hit your uncle's ass last week.
Nah.
9-19 they kicked. They should have dusted the Tigers
Yeah.
and kicked at borderline fuel price
Yep.
and lost. So I think it's time to resurrect 170.5. I don't know who wins, but I just think I want to have more overs, more unders, more results in the multi.
Okay.
I like the over here. 70, what I say, 82-92 you consider almost
That's
a low-scoring game.
174.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he hit.
Okay.
So you reckon we're
Well, I think the Eagles can
They
score at
can't
Optus.
kick as bad for
They can't.
goal
Okay.
as they did last week.
Imagine how many set shots they've done.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
And Collingwood have to win. Like, it just all works out for
Yep.
us.
Yeah. So, like West Coast are going to go back slot them from everywhere
They
and
will.
Collingwood have to win.
I like it. We did speak to Ruby before, friend of the show.
Yep.
Had to take her man. Jake Watermelon, the biggest head in the comp. Boys, he's kicked 43 goals, 50 this year.
It's crazy.
We did him at the mid-season awards or the quarter awards saying he had his boot on the wrong foot. He still does. He just he's had a shocker, but that's fine. He loves Optus more than a dodgy telemarketer. His last 6 at home, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 5 for the Watermelon.
It's so good. He
For
kicks
three
every
snags, happy. Don't really want to go above 3, but 3's $1.74.
time. Oh, it feels a bit short. I was hoping we get like 240.
Yeah.
Jeez, he murdered it last week. What did he kick? 2-6 last week, I think.
Imagine how many set shots he's done.
Oh, he's too big, I'm telling you.
Oh, he
His
is.
shoulders are too big. He can't hold
Do you know
the ball
what,
properly.
what's a bonus down? Players don't drop the ball. They don't watch the ball
Yeah.
onto their foot when they snap.
Nick Rewalt
They're,
used
they're
to.
looking up here.
Nick Rewalt used to look like this.
Yeah, like they don't. Just watch it this week. It'll be in What Caught My Eye next week.
Nice.
Good segment, that.
Still wouldn't mind having him in though.
Yeah, I hope
You know
we
what?
get him
I'd
in.
put him in.
Yeah, he kicks it every time.
Because if we don't, he'll have 3, and next week we'll go. We
Why
didn't
do
put him
we
on
have
because we got greedy.
Yeah.
You know what? We always say, we said in the roast, we said in all the shows,
Kevin
there's a
Grady.
few games every year, he goes off.
Yeah.
At
You're
home,
going to 6.
6 watch. Hit the over.
5 watch, 6 watch.
5 on Billy Frampese.
Yep, I think so. Final game, part of the doubleheader, St Kilda Carlton. Carlton being favoured by 4.5 points, 7:20 Marvel Stadium. Thinking about going. Wildcard Blues. Can we say, Morgs, so funny that people must have had these shirts in their shopping cart just waiting.
And they run out.
As soon as we win, we get a Shopify order for the last wildcard blue shirt. We're out.
Are you going to do that
They're
one?
going to auction it.
No. This one stays with us.
That's signed by Cripps.
But I've spoken to the printers. They're on watch.
Oh, right.
I forget the guy. High T Screen Printing. They do a great job in Footscray.
Grey?
Yep. Same ones.
They've got more grey.
They got about 60 left. There was one size. I said, hold fire. Stand by.
Stand by,
If we
Stan.
beat the Saints, we're reordering.
What's his name?
I forget his name.
Stan.
But
Mamaduke.
high T Screen Printing.
Shout out Mamaduke. Jeff, who do you like?
Can we absolutely annihilate the over? Like, destroy the over.
Come on.
Pray for points. Enjoy the show. Sunday night track meet. Sainers and the Baggers. The Baggers kicked 24 goals, 154 points last week.
Absurd.
The Mighties kicked 13 goals, 88 points. The over-under is 174.5. I think it's responsible and smart to take the over.
Yep.
Pray for points.
Yep.
I want to take the over.
We'll know if it hits in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'll just be points.
Yep. I
It'll
like
be
it.
fun. It'll be points. It'll be exciting. The Blues
rate it.
fans will be up. The Saints fans will be up. It'll be a Sunday night. Everyone's lubed up under the lid. It'll remind me of that Sunday when the Saints played the Cats when they were both undefeated. That's what this game feels like.
Wow.
But they're playing for wild card, not for top of the ladder.
7:20 over on a Sunday.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Isn't that a good leg?
Oh, boy.
And Adelaide last week in this late Marvel game kicked 140 points.
There are 2 players, sorry to interrupt, that are going to have, they just look at this game, Mason Wood and Blake Acres. Every year, they shake hands and say, hey, let's both have 25 and 1. Let's both have 20 and 2.
Woody in the morning, he had high 20s last week.
My old man was like,
High
he's
tea
playing his
printing.
one good game of the year as usual.
Yeah.
He was losing.
Oh.
The Blues don't have anyone that can run with Nas.
Nope.
And he's paying
Cool.
$2.35 to kick 2. $2.35 to kick 2. He's a fucking freak.
Yep.
I witnessed it firsthand last week. He is so good. He kicked 3 and 4 his last 2 weeks. He has the best role in footy. If he wants it, he gets it. And he's $2.35 for 2. We have to take him.
So the reason why,
Sunday night leg.
because he runs everywhere, there'll be a transition play where Dirksen will be meant
Yeah.
to be taking someone else, and they'll be like, who's on him?
Cowan.
We all like him for 1.
I like how
so we
Cowan's
have
playing
to
though.
take him
Yep.
for 2.
No, I like it.
Nas for 2 and the over.
And I love playing the over into snags.
Yeah, correct. If you're going to bet the over, you're going to bet snags.
Yep.
Morgs, who do
I've
you
got
like?
some snags for you.
You got some?
Last week, who could have predicted it? Jagger Smith for 2. Brody Kemp for 5.
Yep. Good game.
The Blizzard for 2.
Yep.
Even Harry kicked a treble. A Frederick. Who is it this week?
Okay.
Big Rowan Marshall. You don't mess with the Rohan. He kicked 3 against us last time we met. He'll wander old Pitto down to the cage a couple times. Bang 2 through. 360 for 2. Before last week, he'd kicked 2 bags of 3 in his last 3. He went 3, 1, 3. For 2, he's 360 in the final game. It's not necessarily a white whale, but it's a great piece of
It's in.
barramundi.
It's just in.
Okay.
Love it.
You want points?
Yeah,
Yeah, I got
and
points.
goals. So right now
Got
we've
12
got
of
Nas
them.
2, Rowan Marshall 2.
Well, I didn't even want to have to gag for this one because I just want, this is Nous. This is what you want.
Yeah.
I want an informed player that's hitting up, making the most of his chances. We've got to take my man, the Blizzard, for 2.
Yes.
At $2.75.
Yeah, great leg.
So for a snag is $1.42. Feels a Saturday game.
Yeah.
For 2 is $2.75. For 3, $6.50. But we won't go 3. His last 3 games at the Crisper. 3 against West Coast, 3 against Gold Coast, and then 2 against Brisbane.
Good as.
3,
275.
3, and 2.
That's 3 2-goal kickers that are all over $2. So good.
$2.75 for 2.
With an over.
With an
And
over.
we haven't discussed this.
So smart. Now-ish.
So good. I think that's us.
Yeah.
So good.
I'm excited. Let's just do a quick magic.
Yeah, magic.
We're going to clap. We're going to put it on. You guys won't even know. It's going to be seamless. And then we'll ramble and do some other stuff after that.
Let's go.
All right. All right. We have just put together one of the all-time multis. There's just football, now.
Now, a little bit of humour.
Smart, little bit of humour, Zins, Black and Milds, couple Diet Cokes, fish and chips were awesome. Jev, this is one of our all-timers, one of the all-time best. Round 22, 100K multi. Read it out, please.
All right, so we've used 20 legs. So you still got 2 to play with because Saturday morning the odds come down a bit, so you
Yep.
might have to
Yep.
put an extra leg in or 2. It's $13
Yep,
to win
nice.
100 grand.
Perfect.
$4, 30 each.
Perfect.
You can just do a tiny bit of overtime this week, just make an extra $1.
Okay.
We've
$4,
spent 8
30
hours
each.
trying to put this together.
Melbourne Freo.
Okay,
Hayden Young 18, Isaiah Dudley 1.
through a table.
Amazing start.
Sydney Port Adelaide.
Yep.
Logan McDonald 1.
I like it.
Nick Blakey 21. Jace Burgoyne 18. Errol Goulden 25.
Feels good.
Geelong Essendon. I'm sorry, Dust. You had Shag and Neil 4 or 0. It's gone to 0.
Okay.
Geelong Essendon. Brad Close 1.
Yep.
Ollie Wiltshire 1. Sean Manor 1.
In the personals, I'm taking him for 8.
That's it.
That's good.
Same.
Adelaide Richmond. Sam Layla 1. Josh Rochelle 2.
Clappy Laylaw.
GWS Gold Coast. Himmelberg 15.
Nice.
Cornelio 16 and 1.
Okay.
Max Gruchetsky 2.
Nice.
West Coast Collingwood. Jake Waterman 3.
I like it.
That's it. St Kilda Carlton. Over 174 and a half.
There's our over.
Nas 2. Rowan Marshall 2. Taylor Byrne 2.
It feels like we're missing 10 legs.
Mate, when I was putting it on, it was adding up.
I can't wait to
That's
hear
it.
the feedback for that one.
It's a lot of goals, not many touches this week.
I don't mind that.
So let's see.
Yeah,
Let's get to
let's-
Sunday.
What we're going to do as well, we've been doing it.
Sorry, yeah, go.
Been doing it every couple of weeks. Sometimes we forget because we get busy. But once that's confirmed, as soon as we make sure that there's no voids, because it's pain in the ass having to redo it, but we'll put them back in the Discord, vote on the top 6. We've been close a few
Yep.
times. Fan voted top 6, Discord only. Bush.
And then because when they vote, we don't feel as bad when they lose because they voted for as well. But if anyone thinks...
I feel bad.
Yeah, if anyone... I like people to call out the bad leg before the games are played.
I agree.
So people go, this is going to lose. Tell us what legs are going to lose in the
I
YouTube
agree.
comments before the games are played.
I like it.
Because when we look at this, it's like, geez, it's nice.
It looks nice.
Real nice.
We've thought that so many times. It's like our nous is present.
Yeah.
Just the results aren't there.
Like, maybe we look at this like a Lazy Mo's menu. Like, sometimes, like, you know, when you look at it, like, the mixed grill, we're like, that looks good.
Yeah.
I
then-
like steak. I like eggs.
Pork chops.
I like pork
It's a
chops.
good
I like
helping.
sausage.
Yeah.
I like
Boy.
But then other people might look at that like, that's cheeks.
Yeah.
Like, why are you having the baked beans on a Saturday night?
Great
Like, with the
call.
mixed
Roll
grill?
out of Mo's.
Yeah. To you what?
That much flour.
That's good, boys. I really like it.
thank you.
All right, coming up next, we've got the ramble. We've got the chat with Chad coming off the top. World famous ramble. And we've got a brand new segment I'm bringing to you guys. It's going to be a nice one. We'll be right back.
Everybody knows Nick Dacos dominates the MCG, but did you know his brother Josh had the ball on a string against the Lions in 2025? AFL stats are everywhere, but the stats that actually matter, those are harder to find. StatMate breaks down every player by ground, teammate and opponent, so you see what others miss. Disposals, goals, fantasy points, filtered the way you want, plus hot stats served up fresh every round. Download StatMate for free today, your best mate for AFL stats.
Alrighty, boys, we are back. Jeff, new lid.
Strong couple thirds.
Strong couple of thirds. All right, we have an awesome chat this week.
Yep.
Again, brought him up to the ones. Really enjoyed having a chat with him, Morgs. We had a really good laugh. He goes over a couple of things. I think he answered the questions very well this week,
Yeah,
Chad.
very
So,
good. He's very good.
Very excited. So, guys, listen up. Chad Warner, one of the best in the game. Enjoy.
On air with Chad Warner this week. We've promoted him to the ones. I've brought in the boys for some grilling, but let's start this properly. Let's light up a couple of darts and do it how only how he would do it. You want one, Chaddy?
They're actually properly lighting up.
Couple of black and milds.
How are you, Chaddy?
Yeah, good. The lungs are a bit fucked, but it's all good.
Let's get straight into it. What the bloody hell were you and Errol doing smoking invisible darts in warm-up while we have a real dart?
Yeah, no, it was funny. We actually, as weird as it sounds, we didn't know the cameras were on and honest at the time.
You don't not.
I know.
It was funny as fuck.
But we do this weird thing every now and then where we pretend to be old country farmers talking about how many points of rain we had. And that's that's pretty much all it was. It's pretty boring stuff. But yeah, that's
I can't
it.
wait till we start doing it.
You could dead set tell. You could tell you two were in your own world, just passing darts, talking about whatever. It's such a good clip.
That's so... The reason
no,
why
it's,
it's even funnier than why you were doing
Did you
it.
see that Fox Footy had a Jace Dunstler to go at you and Errol for having some love affair?
I didn't see that, the love affair part, but I saw on the bounce when he was going on about us smoking darts, and then the shoes shining and all that jazz.
It's so good.
It's so fucking
We'll
funny.
have to,
What a
no,
way.
we won't have a dart in the off season, but we'll have one.
No, we
year
will.
one. All right, let's talk Swans quickly, Chatty. The last time we spoke was off back-to-back losses, and you said you were doubling down on what the Swans are great at. We dusted GWS in a quarter and had an unbelievable comeback win against the Saints on the weekend. Do you feel like the Swans are all the way back, or is there still some room for improvement we've got in us?
No, there's definitely a lot of room for improvement. I think the steps forward that we took against the Giants and the Saints have been great. I think there was still, from the St Kilda game, probably a lot more to work on in terms of, I guess, probably the start and the clearance and contest probably at the start of the game. Mind you, we did win both of those stats for the game, which is great. But I think just probably being able to just do it a bit earlier. And the good thing was we didn't let them get out to a really big lead. We're always kind of right there, which is great.
Were you ever worried at all? Like, it was 24 points with about 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. When does the margin feel like it's too much, or is that easy to handle, 24 points?
Yeah, I think these days, to be honest, a lot of teams can actually make that ground up pretty quick, which, and especially us. And yeah, it was pretty funny. We were talking about it today, and when we kind of go through the game and where everyone's heads are at, I reckon it was, for myself included, but the whole team, it was some of the most confident we've ever felt. And they'd kind of kick another one, like you said, and got by 24 points. And we just kind of looked around like, that's just another one we just have to peg back. And I feel like the whole time, I genuinely felt like we're on top, and the boys' belief was amazing. So I think that's the other thing you start to build is the fact that you can always be in it no matter where you are.
I could tell being there. Like, it was a banger to be there. It was so entertaining, and I could tell you guys didn't flinch. Do you know when you're playing in a really good game of football?
Yeah, you can tell. I think with both teams are kind of trading punches and going back and forth like they were, and obviously a lot of good highlights from players like Naz and the like too.
Naz is an absolute gun. Like,
Yeah.
we put some time into him, but he's just that good. I was in awe of him on the weekend. How would you describe his impact on the game, being on the same field as him?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. You can, as a player, you notice it a lot too. And the one thing he does probably better than anyone is take his moments when, even if he has only real few of them, and obviously getting tagged at the start, he had those 2 set shots, both from right on the boundary in the pockets, and just nails them. And I think when you're getting tagged like that, any time you get an opportunity, you have to nail it, which is what he does better than anyone.
He was so bloody good to watch.
Can I just quickly ask, does he have the best role in footy you've nearly ever seen? He's
Yeah.
allowed to do whatever he wants, whenever he wants, and he gets it wherever he wants, but he's a fucking star.
Yeah, I think you can't go past the fact that a lot of the time they kind of go out of their way to give him the ball, which, to be honest, I'd do the same if I had him in your team, to be honest.
Yeah, he played so bloody well on the weekend. Mate, I've got to bring it up. We speak about Charlie every single time I come on. Is it fair to say that both teams won the trade? Because how about those wildcard Blues? We're the best team in the cup after round 10. We are hotter than Satan's cock. God, we're looking good right now, the Blue Boys.
Yeah, I actually agree with you. I think the way that Ollie and Will played in that game too against Brisbane, I watched it. They absolutely nailed it, and we couldn't be happier with Charlie. And I'm sure you guys are giving them a lot of love because, I actually feel like it's going to be one of the best trades of all time for an all-round type thing.
Yeah, it's been good.
Great call. I was going to say, no one gives a fuck about the Blues, but good by you, Chad. So Charlie's a 5-goal leader in the Coleman medal. You've been really strong all year on the fact he's just been an unbelievable team-focused player and he's doing the role for the Swans. Has it got to a point where you boys or the players are talking about, let's win him this Coleman medal? Like, we want to win this for him because he's been so good for us.
It's funny. We actually haven't really thought about it much at all. I think he's obviously probably in the back of his mind. It'd be tough not to think about winning the Coleman. But yeah, as a team, we haven't at all. And maybe that'll change if we win this week and you have a few softer draws coming up after. But I think
He'll start
for
asking.
us,
I'll make sure. I reckon he'll come around the personals. Yeah. Hey mate, just
Did Bud ever do that? Did Bud ever go, come on boys, just keep kicking it to me. I got a Coleman medal to win.
He did. He did when it was the game that he kicked his thousands. He was going around telling everyone to hit him up, but he just sprays you regardless if you don't hit him, no matter what game it is.
So good.
I've got it just because Dar spoke about the Blues. I've got a quick question. You said you watched that game. When you watch your team dismantle Brisbane like that, does it give you confidence if you're going to play him later in the season? You we can do it. If Carlton can do it, any team can do it. I don't think the Blues there.
One thing that stood out, it's interesting.
Yeah, it definitely does. I think it doesn't matter if it's Carlton or whoever beat them. I think the fact that they were able to be beat by 80 points, and it's happened twice this year now against, I think, the Giants maybe as well.
Yeah.
I think I'm definitely not getting caught up in the fact that they're easy to beat because as soon as you do that, they'll roll you. But yeah, it does give you a bit more confidence just to see that maybe a few bits can be exposed. But I think on the flip side of that too, I don't know if I'd want to play them coming into finals after they've just been spanked like that because I feel like they respond better than anyone.
Yeah. Great call.
I love the fact we've gone Swans, then into the Blues, a little bit of the round the grounds, Chatty. There's a reason Dobe and I are here. Did you catch any of Clary's best work on the weekend dancing in the locker room? And so he was outed by Annie Knight. Were any of the Swans boys nervous during that escapade?
Yeah, I did see all that mayhem going on. It was pretty funny, the after game antics too. I love how he leaned into it. But yeah, we're all joking about how there'd probably be a few nervous boys around the place. I think I was joking about how Lizard might be a bit nervy, but he shut it down pretty quick.
Do you reckon he's in a few DMs, Liz? Yeah. He's in a few DMs.
Oh, I wouldn't put it past him back in the day.
On the back of that, if one of the Swans boys did get outed in that, how would your boys have handled that in the locker room?
Well, I reckon it would have been probably the same way as Clary did. There's probably no other way to go about it than to lean in, is there?
100%.
It was so funny. It handled so well.
Yeah.
Have they found out who sent it out, or that they're still not sure?
Forgotten Stars has said his lips are sealed.
That's so good. Hey, mate, speaking, while we're still on the Giants, Jake Stringer was working on a fish oil supplement business that went belly up. Are any of the Swans players, were any of them involved? And is there any Swans players that are trying to start their own pyramid scheme at the club?
Yeah, it's actually a big week of footy news this week, isn't it? I did hear about that one. That did come across my desk too. We were discussing it at the club today.
I want to see what's coming on your desk.
I want to see where your desk is.
Yeah, we were discussing it today, and apparently it was just a full-blown Ponzi scheme.
You do like investing as your, job after footy. There's no way Clary Stringer's fish oil business popped up at your other job.
No, it didn't come across my desk at work. It came across the rumour mill.
Who's investing in the fish oils?
Oh, God. What was he thinking?
It's so good.
The AFL are fining clubs for resting too many during round 24. How the hell do they police this?
Yeah, I did see that I can't remember, I think it's on Instagram or something, and I was confused as to what they were on about, as you alluded to, but I actually didn't know that there was fines involved. And I'm sure clubs would be able to weasel the way out of them anyway.
For sure.
Well, they've specified that I think it's 8 players. So since Ross Lyon did it Fremantle, and then Brad Scott did it 2 years later, and I think they rested 10. I think Rossi might have rested like 18.
Yeah.
13, I think, that didn't come over.
But yeah, I think there'll be a few pies with a sore calf, and how are they going to prove that?
Exactly.
Again, round the grounds, mate. I don't know if you saw the Dogs went over to Freo with a really defensive mindset. Had a bit of it was a clear game plan. It worked for a half, and then they just got found out because Freo were too strong. There's been a lot said about it that the Dogs just never gave themselves a chance to win the game. If you're in that situation, obviously the Swans have been so good, so you probably haven't found yourself. But would you rather the coach have a game plan similar to that that's obviously very distinctive and differently to how you usually play, but at least you've got a game plan? Or do you just go over there and back yourself to kick 100 points and win the game?
Yeah, I think I'd rather have Coxie as our coach, just, back your own game plan in that you believe always is going to work. And no doubt you're going to have a few tweaks here and there depending on your opposition. But yeah, I'd rather just go in there and back yourself to, like you said, kick 100 points and see if you can beat them that way.
Read that from you. I knew you'd say that.
The dangerous tackle with heads hitting the ground almost on purpose. Have you noticed this starting to creep in?
Yeah, it's happened for pretty much since the rule came in, I reckon. And probably not as much recently. I remember a couple of years ago, people were doing it all the time, but it definitely is a thing. And once again, that's also really hard to police, and especially for the umpires, because when it happens so fast and they're probably a bit further away than the tackler, you can't really see them actually forcefully and purposely put their head into the turf, but it is kind of annoying.
I'm not saying that you do it, but to do it, does a player just swing himself harder to make it look like he's been swung tackled?
Yeah, and I guess it'd be, like you said, I don't think I've ever even thought to do it, but I feel like you just kind of whack your own head on the grass and make it bounce up a bit.
Lockie Schultz does it every week, and Cam Rayner.
Yeah. Well,
I won't put words in your mouth. I'll say it.
Yeah.
That's the next question, though, Chatty, because, Lockie Schultz, there was a bit of talk about him doing it on Thursday night, was it, or Friday night? Did the players talk about it all? Like, if he had done it and concussed himself and then the tackler gets weeks, like, has that ever been discussed about as a player?
Nah, that hasn't been discussed at all, but now that you make that point, it is pretty interesting, and I would hope that the MRO and stuff would take that into consideration. But then I guess when you look on the other side, if they do, you have to then fine the player for staging. So then that's where it becomes really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a hard
good
one.
point.
Mate, we hear a lot about Brand Petrarca and how he's everywhere, but what about Brand Chad? You're the new Jen Hawkins. You are everywhere. You're on Fireball Friday on the weekend, on Friday morning. How was that and how'd that come about?
Yeah, no, it was great. I think I've been on their show maybe a couple times, but they're great. They're good fun, and I really enjoy a lot of Kane Corns' thoughts. I think there's a few that he has to just do as part of the job that don't make sense, which is fair enough. You just got to cop that. But I do like a lot of his thoughts and calls. And yeah, it was just on that morning. I think our media manager just organised it, and yeah, I just went on.
Who are some of the media personnel, like obviously when they're at the game and obviously they're doing the pre-game and stuff, who are the main ones that you talk to before a game, or are you fully locked in and don't interact with anyone? Like if you see Kingy, will you go up and have a chat to him before the game?
Yeah, if they're not out of your way, if they're 30 metres away, we won't be bothered. But yeah, if they're kind of as you're going back into the race, all those blokes you kind of see and know around the traps anyway. So yeah, I don't mind going to say hello every now and then.
I reckon King, you'd share a dart with you, mate.
What do you want? A couple of black and whites.
I'll have to see if in the off season who wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Will Edwards injury, mate. Obviously, it's a sadder one, but one of the most gruesome injuries we've seen, and they obviously tried not to play the replay too many times. Where were you on the field when that happened?
Yeah, I reckon I was about in the centre circle kind of area, and the big pack went up, and obviously first of all I was disappointed that they kicked a goal, and then I looked over to him and instantly just saw his foot was hanging and just completely the wrong way, and yeah, it was, as I think said on radio before, it was probably the worst injury I've ever seen on a field. And then not only that, the poor fella's had his head split open at the same time as well.
It was so fucked.
Have you heard from him? How's he going?
Yeah, no, he's great. He had the surgery down in Melbourne on the Sunday, and he's just stayed there for a few days. Rowi's parents are actually doing a really good job of looking after him too, which is great.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, good. Awesome.
Nice. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to throw a few questions here for you. First one, did you hear about Isaac Heaney coming out to warm up on the weekend and he tripped over, rolled his ankle? I thought he was done. Have you heard about this?
Go McGrath.
No, I had no idea at all.
But it was right in front of Coxie and everything, and he's coming out of the tunnel. He's doing side thingy, and he rolled his ankle, tripped over, and he got up and he was limping. I'm like, he's done. That's game over. But he was all good.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear about it. He does like to put a bit of performance on things, though, so we'll put it down to that.
How did you guys celebrate us winning the Uncoff? Dane Rampy got the better of Liam Ryan. He won the Uncoff. How was the celebration for the Uncoff?
I can't say we participated in the Uncoff celebration. I didn't really know it was a thing, but it was great then to see Ramps get over the top, because I think he kicked 5 last time.
Yeah, you did. You put a video on your Insta of Rampy eating lollies. They were well-deserved lollies. That is how an Unk celebrates.
Yeah, bloody oath. And he had no consideration for anyone else at that time. He was just chomping them down and in his own little world.
Silvani versus Kerno. That was an absolute banger. That was a good matchup.
Yeah, that was great. I think they both just competed great all day, and Wilkie actually had a really big influence, I think, on the game, probably in the first half. But yeah, it's always good to see kind of two really, really just great key position players of the game, and obviously ex-teammates as well going at it.
I wrote here that I thought Logan got a bit of a hold of Cal Wilkie. I reckon Logan McDonald could have walked off with 6. He gave 2 in the goal square, 1 to you, 1 to Kerno.
Yeah, mate. He was going on about it the last couple of days too, about how I owe him one later on in the year for passing me that one in the goal square.
Never forget.
What did you say to that Saints supporter when you kicked that goal in the last quarter? You kicked a goal, you pointed a single person out, and you ripped him. What happened there?
Yeah, there was a fair few profanities going on.
Good.
But yeah, I was just really excited and hyped up in the adrenaline in the moment, and obviously kicked that goal. I think you probably knew that we were home by then as well. And yeah, he just stood up and started giving me the finger and absolutely ripped me. So I just thought I'd get involved back and kind of give him a piece of my mind as well. But it's all fun and games. I love that stuff in the game though.
Yeah, it's great.
So with the biggest question, so when Will Edwards unfortunately went down, Callum Mills got the Swans together and you guys just did what you had to do. Ross Lyon came down from the bench and he coached the Saints on the sidelines. What the hell did Ross Lyon say? Because the Swans kicked 6 in the next 6 minutes. What did he say to the Saints? He absolutely killed them.
Yeah, I know. It's a lot of people have been asking about that, about how we kind of kept ourselves and they brought Ross down. And I don't know if he kind of maybe just tried to go too much with him, put too much in mind and start overthinking things. But yeah, I like to just keep it simple.
He might have cost him. Port this week back on the SCG. You pumped to be back home playing at the SCG?
Yeah, of course. Best ground in Australia, and having our fans there, it's gonna be really good.
I've got a random fun fact. You haven't beaten Port Adelaide at the SCG in a home and away game in over 10 years.
Wow.
Far out.
I did a bit of a deep dive today, Chatty. I love your numbers.
I wish you didn't tell me that one, but
no, it's
good
good
on the whiteboard.
You
beat him in the final.
Yeah, beat him in the
final. All that matters.
Is there any words? I know we sort of just spoke about this on players potentially resting the next couple of weeks. Like Broads might get a week off. Isaac looked a bit sore. A couple of guys might get a couple of weeks off.
Yeah, there definitely could be a chance. Nothing's out of the equation. I think Broads definitely might be looking at one. I guess the only kind of thing is we've got the finals bye, which is only in 3 weeks. So the coaches might use that as a good week to freshen up. But yeah, I'm sure they'll definitely be thinking about it a lot.
So unless something crazy happens, it's most likely going to be Swans Hawthorn first final. Has this been addressed at all, or is it still week by week because you've got a couple more to go?
Yeah, that hasn't been addressed at all. And as you said, like there's still a fair bit that can change. So we could be playing anyone in the first final, any ground. And Coxie's really one to only look week to week and make sure you're beating them, because the reality is Port really tested us last time, and it's going to be the same this week, I'm assuming.
So this is my Swans nuffiness, and I have to ask this question. And you know I ask these random questions to you. When you play Port Adelaide or play Essendon, is there anything like, this is how we're going to play Hawthorn in a couple of weeks, let's play like that against the Bombers? Do you play how you might play in a final? Yeah,
I reckon probably not so specific to, I guess, Hawthorn or a specific team. Just like I said, just again in case anything changes with that. But definitely these next 3 weeks, we're going to be doing the best game plan we think to we can beat Port with Essendon and North Melbourne. But the reality is all 3 of those games are a good dress rehearsal into what we can use in finals. And I guess, 1, get a lot of confidence going in there, and 2, our roles, and make sure our game plan's kind of top notch. So yeah, I guess indirectly we'll definitely be trying to do a dress rehearsal for the first final.
Yeah, so say you're 40 points up against Port Adelaide at halftime. Would Coxie ever say, let's treat this next half like we're playing Freo in a prelim, or like we're playing the Lions first final? Would those words ever come out, or would he just say, like, let's keep our foot on the gas here, we're building up for finals, we've got to stay sharp?
Yeah, I reckon he'd probably say, let's keep our foot on the gas. But yeah, there probably wouldn't be any team references. I reckon the closest thing that you're alluding to, though, I reckon would be, say if you reckon the game was won by any chance, you might try something completely different. Or maybe even just try our certain type of modes in green time and red time. Obviously, green time, red time, if you're trying to win or hold on to the game, they might just go into those modes and try to do a halt momentum mode, maybe a bit faster mode, slower mode. I think those are probably more the different things that you would try out rather than team specific.
Yep. Love it.
Love it. Now, Chatty, I know you're a racing man and you love your mail. Well, I've got some mail for you. You're about a week away from Jev asking you for room passes after the Bombers game at the G. What are you going to do when that text message hits your phone?
I'll redirect him to someone at the club.
Oh, that's a good one. What a good guy.
But seriously, can we come down after the Bombers game?
Oh.
Yeah, mate. It'll be all good. I think hopefully we go down and have a good win. But I'm sure it'll be no problem at all.
I'll say it so you don't have to. That's our last game on the MCG before finals. That is going to be belt to ass. That is going to be 100+ points, but you don't have to say that. I will.
I think that one's even, as we were talking about before, that one could be a good one. Obviously MCG and the dimensions to get a bit used to it before, I guess, finals as well.
Oh, we're picking our best 23 and we're going to give them the. How far away is Juzzy McInerney?
I think he could be next week.
The Bombers, perfect.
Yeah, which he's looking fit and he's joining pretty much all the drills now. So I think he should be next week.
Great.
A nice little tune up for Juzzy.
On the back of belt to ass season, mate, we just want to check, has any other of the Swannies boys asked for a belt to as hat yet?
Well, I did a survey the other week at the club and they said if it was spelt right, they would have bought them. But
That's good.
Hopefully they might be spelled right by grand final day. You don't have to worry about that. I'll handle that one.
Belter as is so much funnier. Mate, we've got to finish off by a little bit of stat, mate. Who am I? I try and stump you most weeks. So who am I, Chatty? I've kicked 9 goals in my career. I've had over 20+ disposals once in 2026. In my first year of footy, I wore number 43 and I once wore the number 50 in a game. Who am I?
Oh, God. And this is a player at the Swans. It's Dane Rampy.
It is Dane Rampy. So
50.
So
Half a platinum.
SCG's only kicked the 9 goals. We know Lloyd played a lot more back. He's going forward. Is there a way that we can get the Unk up forward just to kick a sausage this week?
Nope.
Can we get him up there?
He stays in the back 50 and he doesn't
Can we get him up there? Him and Malcolm Rose, can we swap positions for R?
Still on a sugar high.
I think Rams to be the last person I'll be doing that. I don't know if he's quite quick enough these days to do that.
You just put it out in front, a bit of forward craft, you'd get there. Experience.
All right, that's all we got for you, Chad. That's 26 minutes. Thank you so much for jumping on, my guy.
No worries. Thanks for having always a good time with you blokes.
Port this week, and then I will be texting you. We're going to be down in those Essendon rooms.
I'm telling you, it's the best mail you'll ever get. You are getting a text message from him. Hey, Chatty, you can give me the rooms. You want about that?
Do you want me to bring darts down to the rooms, or we'll save that for the off season?
Yeah, bring him down. Why not?
I can't wait to pretend to be a farmer with Chatty and just talk about how many pints of rain we've had. Talking about the bomb. Oh, that's good. God. Oh, well done, mate.
You're the best, mate. Thank you so much for jumping on.
Incredible chat.
Great chat by Chatty.
We just take the piss out of him now, and he loves it. He just loves to get in on a joke. He couldn't believe what our studio was. He's cooking himself a barramundi.
Yeah, barra for dinner. Hope it's good.
He doesn't have internet. It takes that long to upload. It's good stuff. He's a good man.
Errol was on Fox Footy before. Can we pull them in? Play it.
Oh, it's time for the
Ramble. Soulful tune.
We're away. Racing now. Yeah, this whole show's been a ramble. When Errol said he was on Fox Footy, he's just like, it's something we do. The fact that Chad says, yeah, we just pretend to be farmers. See how many pints of rain we've had overnight.
Oh, it's
that
incredible.
is. Then when you watch how serious they are, I want to hear that conversation.
Yeah, so bad.
Like, how much did they have? Oh, it's so good. Boys, let's get into Thursday night footy. Western Bulldogs, North Melbourne, 7:30, Marvel Stadium. North can't win this.
North can't win it?
They're not winning a game for the rest of the year.
Yeah, fair enough.
Is there any legs that you like that tickle your cockles in this one?
Bond probably had his worst game in about 3 years against the Dockers.
Yep.
Lowered his colours a little.
Did he lower his colours, you think?
Nah, too harsh. Nah, he didn't.
No, you can't throw that out too lightly.
Yeah, no, he's a champion.
Yeah.
He just had a shocker.
Yeah.
Like, he just didn't play well.
Yeah.
And I reckon
I don't think the game plan helped. Having everyone back, you're trying to then go forward. You've got no one there. There's no overlap, no run.
They went over there a bit like...
Saying Bont lowered his colours is a stretch.
I didn't mean...
No,
it's like
okay.
I really called out Boomer on the roast and we got DMs about it.
Oh, yeah,
I nearly ripped Boomer.
Yeah, like, how's LDU going to be remembered? He's like, maybe Boomer was a champion. You're like, I didn't mean to say
I
Boomer.
didn't want to be Boomer.
Boomer's an all-time.
Boomer's a champion.
I found it so interesting with that question of Chad. I just selfishly wanted to ask it, but I love that he said back your own system, but I didn't mind it as if I was a dog supporter. Like, you go over to Freo, are we going to outscore the Dockers and just go bang for bang with the Dockers? I don't think
the fact that the fact that dogs can score, like, we
but
lost
no Norton.
If you...
No Norton, no Darcy.
Was it 5 goals to 3 goals at halftime? It was a
Something
score like
similar.
that. It was
Yeah.
something tiny, right? What if you were 34 points up on the Dockers with about 10 minutes to go in the third quarter, and you would watch that Dogs tape? Because it took the Dogs a half to sort of figure it out and then chip around it. And obviously they know how to do it now. But if you did it in-game with like under a quarter to go, and all of a sudden your wingers are back and you're just fighting back and they can't get through it quick enough, because Barrow's put on tape that it works for a half.
Yeah.
Or does it not work for a half anymore because the Dockers have already played it?
I think they proved that it does work for half, but it won't work for 4 quarters.
Yeah, but if you were 34 points up with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter and you did that, could you hold on?
Yeah. If you're 34 up,
Uh,
I guess
Or would you
you're
be
a chance.
terrified they're going to chase you and you should have just kept kicking goals?
Yeah, I wouldn't. If you were 34 up, you wouldn't change, would you? I
you
think
got
that's
to-
why the Hawks scare them so much, because they can score just as quickly as the Dockers can.
Yeah, you got some legs for us.
yeah,
Daz?
do. Kiss your dad on the lips. Cooper Hines for a snag at $2.
Great leg.
He's kicked a goal in 3 of Western Bulldogs' last 4 matches at Marvel Stadium.
How do you sell Hines?
He's playing a bit of a Ollie Dempsey role, just not as good. But he plays on
No,
that
but,
wing.
but
and
he's surprising himself when he gets there. He's like, fuck.
he couldn't believe when he took a mark and kicked
He's
the
like, I'm
goal.
here.
He's like, what? I'm supposed to be defending.
Jack Darling for 2 snags at $1.96. He's kicked 2 goals in 5 of his last 6 matches at Marvel Stadium. Bond for 2 snags at $2.40 and a bounce back, Jeb. He's kicked 2 goals in 4 of Western Bulldogs' last 5 matches against opponents on a losing streak. Cody Waitman for 2. Kicked a goal in 2 goals in each of his last 5 appearances against North Melbourne. Here's the juicy one. Nick Larkey for 5 goals. He's kicked 5 goals in each of his last 2 matches against the Bulldogs. $11.50.
Do you remember, this is when we live streamed
Yeah,
on
like
Clubby
Clubby.
Sports, and Darcy kicked 5, Larky
Norton.
kicked 5, and Norton kicked
And
5.
we saluted.
All at quarter time. Here's one. Bond's line is 27.5 and he's $2.25 for 2. Bond for 27 and 2 is happening. We had that in the multi 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Against, who was it against? It was in the multi, against the Suns.
Tigers.
Tigers, was it?
Tigers. He kicked 2 in the last 2
2 in the
minutes.
last 2 minutes. 27 and 2. He had it 2 weeks ago.
That's
And he
a
had
smoke.
23 and 3 the week before that.
Do you think... So Aaron Norton for 3 goals is $2 as well. This is just another $2 fill up. He's kicked 3 goals in Western Bulldogs' last 6 matches at Marvel Stadium against opponents on a losing streak. Just watch.
They left him at home for a week knowing they were losing.
I got some legs.
Yeah, Artie Pie in the sky.
Waitman.
Yeah, for 2.
Yeah.
White man.
Fresh off a rest.
Yeah, I said that before.
Could have played last week.
Yeah.
Ladder watch.
Yeah.
Dogs can still finish 6th.
Yep.
Only a game off 6th.
Yeah, they win this, win it.
These get
comfortably.
done by the Dockers.
Do you remember that game 3 years ago? When was I? Was it 2 years ago? We laddered Cody Waitman. He kicked 3 to 4 in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's the day David King called him Toby Green type impact after that game.
For 3 goals is $5.30. For 4 goals is we'll keep it in.
Last one. What about your man Ed Richards? Remember you called him against the Tigers and I shut you down saying he was injured? He had 32 and 2. He's 5.25 for 2 at Marvel Stadium.
Yeah, it's nice.
5.25 for 2, 16 for 3. I'm taking a single bet right now.
I wasn't excited for this game, but now that we look a little bit deeper, I'm excited.
Goals.
You know most players have a GPS in the back of their jumper?
Here we go.
Jack
Yeah.
Darling's got a reverse camera. That's how big he is.
That's not bad. That's not
All right,
bad. We'll
moving
move on.
on.
We'll move on. We got one.
That's funny as it
That's
gets.
sport.
One more game. This is a banger. So this is the game that Pat McAfee was at last year, and it was fireworks. Brisbane Hawthorn 7:40 at the Gabba.
So good. I have no idea
Because
what's gonna happen.
these teams might not play each other in the finals. There's a possibility that they
They just
don't.
avoid. They avoid unless one wins week 1 and one loses.
Jeff, is there anyone
What's the
initially?
line, did you say?
The line is
5.5
Yeah.
Brisbane.
Delicious matchup.
I have no idea. I really have no idea.
This is a clear the schedule and just sit home and enjoy.
So, like, all right. Let's quickly go through the Hawks backline because the line small grade's the hardest to play on. But they've got Amon, Impey, Hardwick, Josh Battle who can play small. Tom Brass will go on Logan Morris, or waste his time on Oscar Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who's the one for the line to get off the chain? Because the Hawks have a great defense.
Bet around Oscar Allen.
Bet around Oscar Allen. He should be a decoy on Tom Barras.
100%.
He should get him and then just go over to the pocket and let everyone else cook. Like Loman the showman. Who goes to Loman? That doesn't feel like a Hardwick role to me. Hardwick's to Cameron. That feels like an Amon or an Impey.
You know what's weird?
role.
So Cameron is for 2 goals is 295.
Love that.
He's kicked 2 goals in each of his last 3 home matches against Hawthorn.
He's 325 for 2.
Cam Rayner.
Cameron's 325 for 2.
Wow, there we go.
That's our first Pullum leg right there. Morgs, you got a leg for us?
Well, I like Charlie Cameron. I'm harsh on him.
He's had
Just internally.
He's kicked 41 goals this year.
He looked their most liveliest last week.
Charlie Cameron.
Yep.
What did he look livelier than?
Brendan Lade's boots.
Look at his form. 2-3, 2-2, 2-2, 2.
Yeah, I think he's in form.
Good.
That's crazy.
What?
Nick Watson's only $1.77 for 3. Like, I just feel like you just can't touch it. You just got to just hope, just watch him. And if
Who
he kicks it,
plays
enjoy
on him?
it.
Taylor Byrne got a hold of Brucey Revel, didn't he?
Oh, did he what?
And Noah Answorth went down. I think Nick Watson could kick 5.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, who plays on him? The Lions defense is pretty pork snag if you can get it there.
The matchup's feeling harder and harder every week because he's just doing a few different...
Yeah.
Like, he took Griffin Logue to the cleaners because he sits off him or he'll come back. Gunston blocks for him. All he needs is a meter.
And as soon as if the Hawks look up and see he's on Griffin Logue, they'll just put it into space and on the ground.
Yeah.
Like this is all-time pulling me.
You have to keep putting on...
Cam Rayner 2, Charlie Cameron 2, Nick Watson 4, Connor McDonald 20. 21 bucks.
I think you got to
Pretty
keep
nice.
betting on Will Day for a snag as well.
Yeah, and I'm thinking John Newcomb as well. Remember against the Gold Coast Suns, we backed him for 2,
Yeah.
and he went up north
Will
and kicked
Day's
2.
kicked a goal in each of his last 6
He
interstate
kicks the first every week as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Very
it
good
comes-
custom bet.
What?
Couple legs, and then either Will Day or Newcomb to kick a snag as one leg.
Nice.
Either or.
Yep.
So they might give that as $1.40.
Yep. I've got a hot take for you.
I fucking love this.
Gabba, a slightly average ground to watch footy at on TV. I don't think the TV product's that good. Think about it. Come back to me next week.
No, I like it. I like the Gabba.
Think about it.
No, I actually enjoy the Gabba.
Get back to me.
Watch it and get back to you.
Yeah.
I like it.
Not taking any answers.
Nice.
Get back to me.
We're
Not bad.
We're done a lot.
Not a bad show.
I don't, hey, no, you sit down.
We got more.
Yeah.
It's a good segment, apparently.
Got a segment after. I'll save this question for next week then. But I found the question when I said Jagger will be on 5 Brownlow votes after round 2, and then you went through the list of who will Jagger be better than. So maybe we'll do it at the end of the season, and we'll go through who is he better than. So I said better than everyone, but what's a pass mark? More than half of the names?
Yep. Sure.
Jake Saligo,
Better.
like his year this year.
Better.
Jake Saligo, Jared Berry,
Better.
DeGoey,
Probably not.
Andrew McGrath,
Better.
Nick Martin, didn't play. Jai Caldwell,
Better.
Sam Durham,
Better.
Shai Bolton,
Probably not yet.
Andrew Brayshaw,
Probably not yet.
Brian Myers,
Injured.
Tough one.
Ollie Dempsey,
Probably not yet.
Jamara,
Yes.
Dan Rioli,
Yes.
Clayton Oliver,
Tough.
Josh Ward,
Probably.
Cam McKenzie,
Probably.
Nick Watson,
Probably not.
George Wardlaw,
Oh, tough one.
Cam Zerha,
Yes.
Horn Francis,
No.
Tim Taranto,
Probably not just yet.
Sammy Lawler,
No.
Sam Flanders,
Yes.
Max King,
Yes.
Jack Sinclair,
Probably not.
Callum Mills,
Close.
Nick Blakey,
Probably not.
Liam Baker,
Yes.
Harley Reid,
Probably not.
Riley Sanders,
Yes.
Cody Waitman,
Yes.
Bailey Dale,
Yes.
Tom Liberatore.
Yes.
He's gone over 500.
Get Toby in the truck to count the
It-
yeses and the no's.
Quickly go through our lovers bets that are looking like to hit now, Jev.
Oh, yeah, these chances.
These are looking like these are going to hit. Max Gawn All-Australian, Cozzy more than 40 goals, Melbourne over 8.5 wins. They're on 13 wins.
And that's unbelievable.
10.50.
And how many's Cozzy kicked?
I think he's 1 or 2 off.
Fuck yeah, what a bet.
Well done, lads.
Hawthorn lovers bet, paying $26. John Newcomb All-Australian,
Yeah, right on the press.
right on the cast. Nick Watson, 40-plus goals, including finals.
Tick.
And Hawthorn over 15.5 wins.
Should tick.
What are they on?
They're on 13 now. Going to win 2 out of the last 3.
$26.
Great bet.
They're on
good one.
14.
There you go. Yeah,
Yeah,
two.
two to go.
Two.
Geelong Lovers multi. Bailey Smith or Max Holmes All-Australian. Bailey Smith will be.
Yep.
Sean Manor, 30 goals
You know he's kicked.
on it.
He kicked 30 this week.
Jeremy Cameron, 50 goals. I can't remember exactly where he is. And Geelong to finish top 6. That was only $5.
Shit. Well, Jeremy Cameron, I think he's in the 40s. I think he's 44 or something.
Yeah, so he's only just off.
Damn it.
Jagger, rising star.
Home.
Sam Walsh, top 10 Brownlow.
He does
Top-
poll.
He does poll.
Top 10. And they take in, if you land
yeah,
even,
Yeah.
and Carlton over 8.5 wins. $11.
It's close.
Now-ish.
Well, we're over the 11.
Definitely learned.
Freo Lovers. So Freo over 14.5 wins.
Tick.
Treacy and Miss Voster combined for over 110.
Tick.
And Luke Jackson or Caleb Sarong All-Australian.
Tick.
$13.
That's a great
That's
bet.
a ripper.
And then last one, Sydney top 4. Kerno over 55 goals. And Heaney or Goulden All-Australian. That one was $3.75.
That's a tick, though.
Tigovich.
Last segment here, boys.
How long have we been going for? Shit! It's going to be a 2 hour.
Give it in.
We got a long one. We got a new segment. It's called 100 or Hate It. So I'll give you a question. You say 100 or you hate it.
Okay.
Jev, players should only be able to request one club in a trade.
You can only ask to trade to one club.
Yep, you can't explore others.
Hate it. The club has to be able to have some sort of leverage.
Morgs, bring back the third man up.
Great question. Hate it. I don't hate it, but no.
Okay,
Jeb's
Jev,
got that many corkies in juniors. Third up.
the grand final should stay at the MCG forever. 100 or hate it?
Probably a bit on the fence. I'm going to go hate it. I think it should be explored a little bit.
Okay. Morgs, grand final tickets should all be 100% ballot. Like, if you remember,
As long as the percentages are slightly different, like you've got a better chance for as long, like you've been a member for 30 years, you get a better chance. Yeah, 100.
okay. Jev, week 1 of finals is the best weekend in Australia sport. 100 or hate it?
Hate it. I think prelim weekend's the best weekend.
Okay. Morgs, coaches' votes are a better indicator than Brownlow votes. 100 or hate it?
100.
Okay. Jev, in 2026, you can't win the flag without an elite key forward.
Fuck. Yeah, 100. Yeah, every team that's going to win it has one.
Okay. Morgs, a team outside the top 4 can win the flag.
100. They can.
They can? All right. That was our segment, 100 or hate it. We'll be
Let's
back
wrap
next
this
week.
thing up. Let's wrap this thing up.
I got one more.
That could have been anywhere in any show. That was a good segment this late. Fuck.
I thought we'd try it on now.
They were good. I like
If it
them.
worked, we'll...
Where's the grand final going to go?
Well, I just like the idea. So, you know how the LA Rams, the Super Bowl's at LA this year? And so they've just loaded up a team, traded for Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
They've already won it once in LA. So I like the idea of like, if Optus Stadium got the 2030 grand final, West Coast rebuild to play in that 2030 grand final at home. So like everyone knows it's at Optus Stadium that year, even if it's once every 3 or 4 years. So then like the Gabba gets one. Oh, that's not a good example. Adelaide Oval gets one.
Yeah.
So Adelaide's whole rebuild plans for 2033 playing at the Adelaide Oval grand final.
Dreaming that'd be a fast match in that year. Essendon Collingwood make the grand final.
Yeah, it'd be crazy, but everyone knows, but it's like it's an answer now. 2033 is at Adelaide Oval.
Or what if
thought.
what if there was a thing like? Can you imagine?
I disagree, but I like your
Imagine
thoughts.
West Coast Fremantle grand final, and they just said we're not coming over.
Yeah, I like that.
We're just
Park the bus, you reckon?
we're just gonna play it off
I
this.
love that.
Unless if some of the players might actually like the G, they're like fuck it. I know. I want.
Jake Waterman always rants how much he loves the G.
They're like, I want to go win a flag at the G and party in
yeah.
Melbourne.
When West Coast beat the Pies in 2018 at the G, the way they did that, like, was rock star. Like that was awesome. This has been the longest pod we've ever done. If you've made it to the end,
Sorry.
what do you comment? It's a good way to win money next week for Man of the Year. I played a game in this pod. If you can pick it while watching, you'll probably win some cash as well.
I wouldn't even know what game.
You did. You do.
Comment reach around.
Comment reach around. Cheers.
Chile.
Swans by 40 points.
Blues by 7 points in a
Chile.
baby back ribs.
What are you prepared to lose today?
For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.